Bond. Bit.
What up?
I've been tired as hell since Friday.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, dude.
I had some Indian food. Co-workers like, yo, let's get some Indian food. That shit was banging. At like 2 o'clock, I was like in a food coma. I had the itis. I was like, damn.
What you get?
I had some chicken and lamb curry.
Oh, okay.
Why?
And they give you
Spicy?
unlimited rice there too. Yeah.
Yeah, they give you rice.
What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Saturday, baby. About to play that Ludacris song. It's Saturday.
Might actually go out later tonight, even though I don't want to. But I just got my hair done, so if I'm looking fresh, I kind of gotta go out.
Right. That's why I DM Bond and say, hey, you free? You got any hosts tonight? Or can you? He's like, you casting? I'm like, all right. Yeah, I appreciate that.
I'll be free to 11.
Yeah, that's it. I sent Rev a link. I don't know if it's his off week. I don't know. I don't remember.
He said bye. He said bye a week list. He was on last week, right? So
I mean, I don't know. Assume with the hurricanes and shit, he wouldn't be out.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, he's been so with work and shit. He sent me a picture.
Did you talk to him? Okay. All right, good.
Well, because nobody heard from him over a week. So then I'm like, dude, I leave him a voicemail. I'm like, yo, just fucking text somebody if you see, all right? So he ends up texting me like, yeah, everything's good. I've been working, hurricane, and he sent me a picture of his entertainment center, and there was no Xbox, no PS5, no PC. So I'm like thinking like, oh shit, did he sell that? But I'm like, then it came to me. He's like, yeah, he packed it up. Packed it up, man.
I've seen Twitter videos where crocodiles were motherfuckers' living rooms and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, fishes and sharks and shit.
Seals on the fucking street.
But yeah, I'm just feeling weirdly off today. So I'm like asking my girl, I'm like, what kind of alcohol you got? Because I'm out of my shit. She's like, oh, I got some gin. I'm like, gin. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So
gin juice.
Yeah, but I don't got juice, man. I got fucking salsa water here. There's no more. Well, I got apple juice, but that wouldn't work. So, anyway, Bond, how's your weekend going, bud?
It's going good. Nice and relaxing. Car's actually running well, even though I hate having to check it every time I freaking drive until it goes back for the final adjustment in a week. Tell me this, right? Why does my car not have a temperature gauge?
It don't?
It literally has a light that goes blue if the engine needs to warm, red if the engine's too hot. That would be like having no gas gauge. You just have a sensor that tells you if you're on E.
That's crazy.
You would never know you were having an issue until you have an issue. Like some of my friends are like, oh, let's go to Philly. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, not really trying to drive this thing for like, you know what I mean? For like the next drive, because I work like 10 minutes away, so that's not a bad drive. I'm not really trying to drive too far for the next 2 weeks until I know this shit's good.
So the people got to know when the CSA is coming back.
They're gone, but we might have the Super Bowl.
The CSAs.
That's
yeah, guys, yo, I appreciate NA, you already know, man. So a lot of you guys are probably like checking notifications. I kind of tweeted it out late, and like nobody even knows I'm probably live right now. So just give it a little bit until we get some people in there until they understand, because we're going from Wednesdays. We went from 40 episodes on Wednesday, 42 episodes to a random Saturday. Yeah. So just give us some time. It is what it is. Bond, you told me, you had told me that you were going to ride your whip until it falls off. And
I am. So here's what happened to the car. The thermostat was clogged. Got the thermostat removed. It looked like somebody poured a whole tube of toothpaste in the bitch.
Damn.
So, got it cleaned out, got it flushed, got a new one. Then 2 weeks later, it looked like a whole bunch of gunk still in the system under the radiator cap. So to take it back, get it flushed out again. This time the guy removes the thermostat, and he's like, in 2 weeks, come back again, we'll flush out again and reinstall the thermostat. He's like, because if I put in the thermostat again, he's still got gunk in there, then it's just gonna get trapped in the thermostat again and be back to the same problem. So yeah, just found out if if your car is 10 years, you're supposed to replace your thermostat like every 8 years.
Yeah. I just spilled a fucking shit ton of gin on my fucking shirt. But yeah, so Big Cloud, we were on Gaz's episode today, right? And we kind of talked about random new Stadia dying. Bond, did you ever play Stadia?
Oh,
you never got into it? You never tried it?
Never played. I own it. I don't play streaming games. Somebody gave it to me for, I think they were, when did I go to Canada? Is that 2 years ago? They were on sale for like $10. So I got it and took it to Chromecast with me. So when I was going out the country and stuff, I could just have TV or something. Bro,
$10. You can't even beat that. It's almost like what's the controller called from Steam? The, what's it called? The Steam controller? No, with the two.
I know, I have that too.
Bro, I got one brand new in the box, but they were like giving them shits away at one point.
Yep. I retired it. I never really used it, and now you got other controllers with gyro. This is what I primarily use right here.
What's your driver?
For my PC. It's 8-bit-o, and it's got the back paddles. I don't know. I just like using it.
I got that. I got a different version. It's a square one, and I use it for like 2D games. Yeah. That's fire. I got paddles. Wow.
Yep. The only reason why I don't use the DualShock 4 is because of the damn battery life. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Because mainly when I'm using this controller, I'm playing what do you call it? Japanese RPGs and stuff. When I played Neo 2, I bust out the DualShock 4, but it is sometimes annoying that DualShock 4's battery life is kind of low. I'm not a fan of the Xbox controller. I'm sorry. I feel like it feels, your hands are all squished in. It feels small.
It does feel smaller. It does, because I don't know. I've always been a guy that preferred, what do they call it? Not the offset, but no, not the offset. Like, what do you call the PlayStation? Just regular fucking controllers. Yeah, Xbox. This is Xbox with this weird shit, man. Like every controller came out, unless it was like an N64 controller. But surprisingly, the weird controllers I've actually liked. Like GameCube controller will still go down as one of my favorite controllers. Like,
I think weird. The best controller if they would make like a Xbox 360 Pro controller, that would be like the best controller.
Dude, you can't find
updated D-pad.
Yeah, I'm saying that D-pad was ass.
That D-pad was ass. It was, because it was like
updated versions have better D-pads. And I'll show you one. Like,
was that the one that spin?
Find them though.
You talking about the one that spin, the rotating D-pad?
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
See, that's fire. That's the Titanfall or the Call of Duty one? Or am I tripping?
Titanfall. Oh, this is a Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare.
2 of them. So there was a yeah, it even feels better. But when you start playing with it, you realize the sticks are like very like weird now. But there was like a retro gaming shop over at my last place, and I was looking for 360 controllers, and yet you had a whole bunch, but obviously most of them were trash.
Right.
But I found like 2 that were, not really used. I'm like, I'll take 2 of those. It's like $40. I was like, sold. I was like, why do you want 2? I'm like, because by the time I get through one of them and go to get it replaced, the other one, when that day comes, I'm not gonna be able to find another one. So I might as well get 2.
So I want to say this about 360 controllers. I was in a hunt, Bond. I bought the adapter, like the little dongle. I bought the extension cord, and I still think the 360 controller ranks in my top 3 controllers all time. Like if I had to make a choice, but you're saying it feels weird. I don't know.
No, I'm saying the sticks feel weird now because the sticks are kind of archaic.
They do feel loose. They feel a little loose. They feel a little plasticky too.
I mean, it's old.
But still, man, this was like the best controller, man. I'm telling you.
That's what I'm saying. If they made like a 360 Pro controller, I'm mad that GameCube Pro controller is not coming out. I wanted that.
Right. Same.
What was it the
same
Panda thing or something?
Yeah. Same.
How much was it going to be? How much was it? Do I remember? Probably
like $50 or $60. Controllers are like by the bundle, man. Like if you want to buy a 360 controller new or a PS3 controller new on Amazon, good luck, because they're all fake. The only bet you have is eBay or mom and pops, maybe. But like you can't tell. Like these things look so real, like you can't tell. So
until like my brother bought like a bootleg N64 controller, and it's like as soon as you start messing with the sticks, you really like playing wrestling, fine. But as soon as you start messing with the sticks, then you realize, whoa, this is something different going on here.
But yeah, I don't, I feel like it's a dry week, even though people are talking about Stadia and they're talking about PlayStation Stars, like all irrelevant dog shit to me, honestly. All irrelevant, like really, like all this shit is. Does anybody surprised in this chat or in this call that Stadia died? The only thing I'll say is I'm surprised how fast it died. And Bond, I asked this to a bunch of people. Do you as like the big three, right? PC, the consoles, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, so the big four, let's say. Like, should we celebrate this win? Is this like a win for us?
Yes. The only people that's viable for streaming is a Nintendo. And only because they have a handheld in Japan. That's it.
Yeah, but is this a celebration? Like, yeah, fuck you, Google. Like, you can't just come in here and just, or is it like,
it's not about Google. Like, I don't want streaming, period.
But all the companies are offering it other than Nintendo, I feel like. Well, Nintendo still does it. Like, Bond, people are saying that this is the future of gaming, whether we like it or not. I'm sure physical hardware and native hardware will always be there, but this shit's the future. That's what they're saying. Let
the future be when we're dead. How about that?
Facts.
I don't want this shit.
Like, you look at Bond's left or right. Bond, your right shows it all. Bond has physical hardware. He could emulate 90% of those games to his left, right? My thing is, if anything happens, he's got the physical disc, bro. Like, you don't worry about nothing. You don't got to worry about shit not working, ROMs not working, ROMs getting pulled. ROMs get pulled down all the time, They go in there, shut down sites. So having the physical games, it's not at 4K or, this, what I mean? It just...
That's why I got a nice CRT in the bedroom.
I need that for real. That's my next, I'm gonna try to find one, but I don't want to order it offline. That's a problem. There's a lot of them online.
Find a good one for you. My friend gave it to me. It's like saying the future is feminist. Well, you know what? I'll get my passport and I'll see you later.
Where you gotta go though?
Anywhere. I'm not about that shit. But like, there's some things like. Look, obviously, there's some things I'm progressive about, human rights, civil rights, all that stuff. But there's some things that are obviously going too far. And I'm not about that.
Bond, you get scrutinized.
One thing we can say that's going too far, I mean, I know some of you guys watch wrestling, but I think wrestling's going too far now. This shit is not even wrestling anymore. It's a goddamn... I mean, I hate to sound like Jim Cornette, but the motherfucker is right.
CM Punk pretty much almost killed AEW.
I mean, like, look, whether you like wrestling, hate wrestling, or never watch wrestling, the whole point of wrestling is to simulate an actual fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like a bunch of like dudes on trampolines doing a bunch of fights. And I'm like, yo, if I was in this fight, I'd just freaking punch him in the back of his head when he's flipping. It looks stupid. Like they're trying to turn wrestling into like a video game.
Yep.
Yeah. It's way too scripted, is what you're saying. It's always been scripted, but it's way too scripted. It almost
was entertaining. It was entertaining back then. Now it's not as entertaining.
It's not even about that. I mean, like, I'm sure there are plenty of Bret Hart ran plenty of scripted matches back in the day, but like the guys back in the day made it look real.
Yep.
Or real, even if you knew it was fake, like. It's like if you're watching a movie or a TV show, right? And like some 80-pound dude like Cheeseburger, like suplex Baron, you'd say that would look weird, even if it was a TV show. Like that's how I feel like now.
I mean, it would. Fair, Baron lost to Sonny Kiss. Really?
Baron lost to everybody. Didn't Baron win his first match?
He won a few.
A few? Yeah, but who else did he beat?
Pretty sure he won a few.
See, if I'm that wrestling promoter, I'm getting Baron. And I'm gonna run the whole storyline. You'll never win. You'll always be a fucking jobber, and then make a storyline out of it. Yeah, but they didn't make anything out of it. He won, but like, did anybody really care? Like, they should have did more for him in that aspect. That's in my opinion.
I mean, he's making money. He's chilling. You know, he's on the
Bro, he's living his dream.
I'm saying he's on the second biggest promotion. He's chilling.
He hasn't wrestled in AEW forever, man.
Oh, he's gone? Oh shit. Oh. Well, so much.
Big Cloud.
I'm gonna show you a video of the
So much for that.
That's the CRT I have.
Send it to me. Where is it?
Put it in the chat. Nice little good size. Doesn't take up any room. The unfortunate thing is if you get anything bigger than this, it's gonna be too big. 20 inches, has a DVD, VHS. I mean, I probably won't use either of them, but it's got a flat panel. It's not like the bubble boob tube screen. Perfect for my needs.
What size is that?
20 inches. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're getting a CRT, you ain't getting a big screen like you used to back in the day. That's just going to take up your whole living room.
Right. And the good thing, I like that the yellow red wires are in the front. There's probably some in the back, too.
Yep.
Probably some in the back, too.
But when I'm switching retro systems, it's very good to have them in the front.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I would have been if you would have had this TV as a kid, you would have been like rich as hell. Like, yo, you see that TV Bond's got the little flat screen, John? Bro,
I might have had a 10-inch television that barely, like, I might have had that, like, for a while. You know what I mean? I used to pray.
A turn dial.
Dude. Come on, bro. Nah, I can't. No, see, that's too much, man. I had one of those, but I always waited for my parents to upgrade. I'm like, oh, you guys should buy a new TV. You know those big-ass screen TVs on the wheels? You know what I mean? Like them big-ass ones. Like, I remember I got one of those, and I thought I was, like, the coolest kid on the block, bro. But think about how far everything has come, man. Now TVs are thinner than a credit card. It's crazy. I don't want to get off topic, Big Cloud. Stadia, you don't care. It deserves to die.
It's a piece of shit. Worried. It was always a piece of shit. It's shout out to Phil again, Phil Harrison. Let's keep it a bet. Like, shout out to him. He has the best track record in gaming. The shit, everything he touched dies, pretty much.
That's Xbox too.
Yeah, shit. I mean, the only thing left for him to go is fucking Nintendo. I hope he never goes to Sony. I hope he doesn't.
What goes to Sony?
Phil. I hope Phil never goes to Sony. Like, he never joins PlayStation.
I don't know why he keeps getting jobs.
He's terrible.
Bro, you'd think people would not get jobs, but, like, I guess experience sells, Bond, because they keep hiring these fucking idiots and they keep getting jobs and they keep fucking up things that we enjoy. That's the problem. Like,
it's who you know.
It's who you know and who you blow, I guess. If you're under that desk, you know what I mean? My man Eddie Denny, welcome back to the membership. Appreciate it. Dundo T, I appreciate you, my guy. 4 Horsemen with the $5 donation. He's like, what are you social rejects talking about video games on a weekend night? Listen, don't blame Bond, blame me. I kind of got in the DM, like, please, if you ain't got any hoes at your house, can you please join me, until you, because he's probably going to go out after all this anyway, so,
The good thing about my new spot, it's like 5 minutes from where I like to go. Like, I'm, like, still in the burbs, but I can, like, reach to the fuck nigga spots real quick.
Oh, boy.
I mean, nobody wants to live in bad areas, but you want to have access to, like, fun areas.
Hey, Bon, you remember growing up and they would kind of make in front of you if you lived in a good area, or they would make in front of 50 Cent. Oh, 50 Cent's not in the hood anymore. Like, bro, think about how childish that was now. Like, who the fuck wants to be in the hood, bro? Fuck out of here.
Everything is still childish. I mean, how often do we hear about men need to express themselves, men need to be more sensitive? What was that psychology study that men aren't doing enough to be more welcoming emotionally and stuff? And then what did we see yesterday? Review Tech USA and a bunch of other people slamming Jordan Peterson because he was getting emotional on camera.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the hypocrisy, yo. Mm-hmm. They tell, like, in the brainwashing, they're telling men you should be this, but then when you be that, they clown you for it.
Uh-huh. Free content for them.
The only thing that men can do right now is rebel and everything is the acclaimed. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I fucks with their shirts, but I could never wear their shirt in public.
Facts. Yo, there was a girl that she became a guy for like 2 months. She wrote a book about it. She killed herself. Yep. She realized how hard it was. Like, she's like, woman kept treating me like shit, rejected me. And like, that story, not a lot of people know unless you're paying attention to that type of shit. But listen, it's not easy being the head of the household when you got all the pressure. You know what I mean? Like, we got to deal with all this shit and just accept it. If I ask Bond, if I see Bond, he got a long face on, I'm like, yo, Bond, you good, bro? No, Bond's gonna say, yeah, man, I'm all right. Even though he could be feeling some type of way, but he's never gonna express that because he's a man, because nobody really gives a fuck what we really feel. They just don't.
Yeah, I did have to tell somebody on Twitter today. I was like, yo, I don't know what you're going through, but you need to stop posting shit on Twitter. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I don't need to be looking like Fratanga.
Oh, no. You're going to have Alex
look,
pull up.
Look, there's some things you can post on Twitter, but there's other things, you got to keep off Twitter. Because people will weaponize that shit on you.
100%. No, but that's 100% fact, bro. They absolutely will turn it on you. Yep. 100%, bro.
I don't know if you caught Rich's stream last night. It really aggravated me and bugged me.
What was...
It was a bunch. He made some comments about Jordan Peterson, and then people were coming at him. He's like, "Oh, I didn't take it. You took it out of context." He's like, "I watched the whole stream."
Yeah.
So basically, it divulged down to this. I don't know why everybody is like so concerned about what Jordan Peterson says. What about these people? What about those people? He's talking about like the LGBT community, right? So he's like, I don't think it's people, like people are talking about men's issues. And he's like, well, what about the other people? You know what that sounds like to me, Blaze?
Hit me.
Black people talking about our issues. And you know what we were hit with? All lives matter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt Rich was being that last night. I'm like, yo, these people are talking about a particular issue. And you're saying, oh, but he's an asshole. He's not talking about this group, that group, women, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, why can't anybody ever just talk about men? Or even if you were talking about anybody else, you're allowed to talk about any individual group's problems or issues. You shouldn't have to have somebody jump in. Well, what about the purple people or the yellow people or the short people? Like,
did Rich know you were there?
Oh, yeah. I was typing in the comments.
Did he scroll by it? Did he acknowledge it?
No, he acknowledged it. I quote tweeted him too on Twitter. I was like, that whole video gave me mad all lives matter me feelings on it.
His response, if any?
Response. That'd be like you talking about, are you in Florida?
No.
Boys?
No, I'm in Boston.
Okay, well, let's just say Rev was talking about Florida, right?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, well, what about the people in Jackson, Missouri that don't have water? Like, okay, that sucks. They have a problem too, but Rev's talking about Florida.
Right, in general, right.
Yeah. I can't stand people that do that. It's like women do that a lot too. Like, dude be having an issue. Well, what about, and again, that's exactly why a lot of dudes just shut the fuck up, because most people outside of your inner circle don't fucking care.
They don't. That's the fucking truth, though. They really don't give a fuck, dude. They don't.
Yeah. I can't stand when girls are like, they feel it's a badge of honor that you care about them if you open up to them. But it's like, that's shit you got to fucking earn.
You got to. You got to earn it. Like, yo, and that's not with just a female. That's with everything in life, bro.
Men too, yeah.
Yeah, nothing's going to come on your lap, bro. Pause. Like, you got to like really go out and get it. People want everything to not, like, people want you to sit at home, get a knock on the door. Oh, here you go. You're successful. Here you go. Here's a female. Bond, why do people scrutinize you as the guy now? I remember they would say Rev was, this and this, but now they say you have taken that top slot as the so-called sexist.
Because Rev has a kid in front of him right now. And
right.
Rev is definitely a good father. So you would come off like a serious fucking dick if you see a guy being a good father, which a lot of women complain about. Oh, there's not enough guys that are good fathers and good husbands and everything. In a nuclear family, I mean, maybe a girl could come at Rev because, they're all about, they could be like, he's oppressive, or he makes his wife stay at home. He works 20 hours, some bullshit like that wouldn't sound sensible. But you would come off like a freaking moron if you were a dude saying that shit.
Facts. You would. Yep. And you would be scrutinized on top of it, bro.
Yep.
Bond, so like I said, you weren't there. I was in After Dark one night. And somebody had, I'm not going to say their name.
I had to kick somebody out of that After Dark. I had to kick somebody out of our Discord actually yesterday.
Guy or girl?
It was a guy. I don't kick out girls. So the discussion was, I don't know what he was on about. And he was saying, and I'm not disagreeing with him, he was saying women contribute tons to relationships, men are the issue. So people were asking him, what do women contribute? Homeboy was ducking and dodging for like a whole half an hour. I'm like, I'm putting you on the clock. like you're going to answer this question or like you're getting banned.
Damn, Bond, you're rude. Come on, you can't be doing it. What do you mean?
Yeah, I can. I'm God in the Discord.
You are under the God tier. You are, but
and then he's bringing up like Andrew Tate. I'm like, oh, nobody's talking about them. You made a point. You're going to back up your point,
right?
Like I don't give a fuck about some bald dude in Romania. You know I don't care about him if he's bald. First of all, bald.
Is that why you threw Pish Moo to the Sharks? You fucking trash bag that fucking.
So I commented. I'm like, okay, now that he's gone, I'm gonna tell you what my girl does. I wrote, my girl lightens my load in all aspects of life. I wake up, if she's here, my place is clean, my clothes are folded, my apartment gets organized. Anything in my place that's lacking, I either get a list of what I need or she's proactive and gets it for me. She always asks if I've eaten or if I'm hungry, which is a wild thing for me. Like, hey, have you eaten? Are you hungry? I'm like, wait,
wow,
you checking up on me?
That's considerate.
Ask if I've drank water. I mean, crazy. She's the only chick that has keys to my place. She's polite to me, my family, my siblings' kids. She gets along with my brother's wife.
Bond, you're gonna wipe that up.
The wife. I want to say, we found out Bond found the wife.
She utterly finds women that are like about like this whole modern shit, like absolutely stupid. Like you expect a guy to do all this shit, but you don't do anything back. They're like, well, why should I? Like, well, if you like and respect somebody, you would. Which just shows you these people, they don't like you. It's just like if a dude was fucking somebody and never made him your girlfriend. Like, he don't really like you. He just like fucking you. It's the same difference.
Facts.
So, I wrote that and I told the chat, I'm like, it's not like I'm saying anything outlandish. Like, I need her to be a supermodel. I need her to have a fat ass. I need to like, just reasonable things that she does that any normal girl could do.
Yep.
She don't got to make $200K. She don't got to be 6'3". Like just a normal person that's just kind, considerate, and thoughtful and respectful. And I'm cool with that.
Bond, I've never heard you speak highly of a woman. Dude, the fact that she's got a set of spare keys, Bond.
Well, the topic came up in the chat I was like, American women are canceled. You got to get somebody with some foreign in them, like first.
They got some values.
Or take your passport, because the American value system for women is just trash.
Trash.
I mean, if you already have a girl right now, more power to you. Hold on to it. You lucky. But women right now, there's a high sense of inflation. If you don't have something now, come on in these streets trying to get something.
The inflation, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's so true, dude. It's so true. Like girls nowadays, man. I would hate. I always say, oh man, if I was single, man.
Oh, you would hate it.
Yeah, because but there's nothing out there.
For a month, you'd have fun for a couple of months. Like, oh, this is awesome and easy. But after you keep dominating the game on easy mode, what's left?
Listen, man, I would not want to be a single man out here in the wild, man, because all these girls, they think like men. First of all, they're worse than men, honestly. And like you said, they got no values. They got no self-respect, bro. They do whatever, whenever, and that's it. And like, you know what I mean? I can't stand. I just started a new job on, he's like showing me his overtime check. I'm like, damn, you make that type of. He's like, yeah, man, if you want to do overtime, just come with me. We'll work. I'm like, damn, you made that check. You must be living nice. Like, I don't see it. Goes to the wife. And I double back. I'm like, wait, all that goes to your wife? Oh yeah, I work so much overtime, so I can't be paying the bills. I don't got time for it. I just give her my check. I'm like, bro, the whole check? He's like, yeah. I'm like, it's like, why? You don't do that? I'm like, no.
Well, there's certain situations where that can be viable, for example.
Right, but the whole check bond?
But my boy is married to an accountant. So in that kind of marriage, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If she's an accountant, hey, here's the money. It's your job. You do you. You're the expert in that field. It'd be like if you were a computer genius and your wife's like, you know what, I don't even mess with the computers. Blaze, handle the computer, hands off completely. If your girl is like an accountant or in finance, I don't see a problem with that, because that's something that's at least to her strength.
No, I agree with that aspect, but like Bond, guys nowadays are literally robots.
Oh yeah, that's how they're raised.
They're robots, bro. They're on a time clock. They come home, boom. You know what I mean? Then guess what? Guys come home, they gotta fucking, you know what I mean? When it snows, when the grass is ready, all that shit that comes with it, making sure your house is protected. My girl tell me every night, you check all the doors, make sure all the doors are locked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I don't go do that shit, who knows? The kids went outside, left the door wide open. Like, yo, like there's just a lot of, that's just the minor shit, man. But guys nowadays are fucking simps, bro. Look, these girls are making so much money on Twitch, sitting by a hot tub, writing them like, oh, blackballing and writes it on their shoulder. Like, you got to be a cornball to be donating thousands of dollars to a girl that you're never gonna get a single fucking thing from, dude.
They made $3.5 billion off of OnlyFans this year.
Damn. Wow.
3.5 billion.
Wow.
I don't want to hear about inflation. I don't want to hear about people's groceries expensive. You know what I mean? Because like these dudes just fucking throw fucking dollar bills at these whores, man. Yep. And they're fucking whores. I'm sorry. That's what they are.
And I'll be honest with you. If you're a stripper now, you're an idiot. Just do that shit at home and make way more money.
You know what? I'm not even actually, Bond. I'm not even mad at the. You know what? Why be mad at? I apologize. I want to retract my statement. I'm not mad at the girl.
I'm mad at the
get your money. Right. I'm mad at the fucking fraud dudes that are over here like drooling over a keyboard. Like, you're pathetic, dude. You're completely pathetic. But I'm not mad at nope. Big Cloud, you ever donate to a girl, Big Cloud? Don't lie. Ever?
YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, I know somebody you know that's different, but I'm saying like a random, you're like, damn.
Yeah, we were testing out that shit. Remember Twitch?
We're testing? What were you testing?
No, it was that shit on Twitch. Blaze and I talking about the one that was like I forgot people she had in the chat, but she thought she was hot shit. She didn't have that many people in the chat, Mom. She was acting like she was too good to say what's up to people who weren't subs. So I donated $1 and Blaze donated $1. She didn't say shit. And Blaze called her a trash bag and we dipped. You remember? I do remember that.
I mean, again, like I have no issue with women Blaze. It's just like how you were saying, like you have a big problem with the men, but the difference is we don't date men. So obviously our complaints are going to be, especially if you're a single man, it's just like, ugh. Like when I went to Montreal and Colombia, night and day. My boy right now is in Montreal with his girlfriend. Last week, she was here for 3 weeks. Then he comes up for 1 week. So she comes every other month for 3 weeks, and he goes every other month for 1 week to Montreal. And
Montreal's a good time. Oof, Montreal's a good time.
And let me tell you there, fit, feminine, friendly, Big Cloud up there. All the black girls. Like if you see a fat person in Montreal, you know they're a tourist. You know they're a tourist. Like I seen a Puerto Rican girl, right? She was pushing a stroller, had a baby on the front and a baby on her back, and was still thinner than 90% of American women.
Wow.
Dude,
two infants on her and one in the stroller.
Yeah, dude.
So that's got to be like back jacks.
Bro, I'm telling you, Americans are like just fucking lazy, obese. I didn't think Canada was like that. I could have sworn I seen a fat person, but maybe it was a tourist. Maybe it was.
It could be that, and it could be different. Like Montreal is different than Toronto and things like that. Like I'm looking at this tweet right now. This girl is saying, so real quick, all y'all dudes who like thin, skinny women, are you ready to admit that you're into them because that's what they looked like in high school and you like little girls? I'm like, so what? Because we like in shape women? Like, wait, what?
Wait. They're basically saying if you like a girl that's in shape,
you like little girls, yes.
That's a retarded tweet, bro.
Oh yeah, well, shame, insults need to be right.
Like who? What? That don't make any type of sense, bro. Because
Yeah, I'm mad chaos is going a little bit Big Cloud because the amount of topics and discussions that could be going on right now. Like I felt like for a little bit we were seeing some change, and then once he left, they pissed on his grave. I'm like, that's it.
I told you.
Time to get your passport. That's it. The wrap.
What do you mean they pissed on his grave?
Like every black woman, like on the internet, Twitter, any social media place was like crapping on him, like happy as hell that like he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Saying he died of hypertension, and they were saying, well, he was always making fun of fat women, and look how he died.
Yeah, I know.
Not realizing that he was a stage 3 cancer survivor. Radiation is the leading cause to hypertension.
Bro, that and the fucking you remember EDP, Bond? Remember that shit? That whole debacle when that shit came out?
That was terrible.
I didn't expect that from him of all people. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it's wild.
Give me a candy. You got any candy?
That blew me away.
One of the most wild things is we hear, like, we can move on from this topic after this, but we always hear men need to talk more, express themselves, open up themselves, be more emotional.
And when they do, they get screen capped.
Three things happen when you do that. 1, you get clowned.
Yep.
2, you get laughed at. Or
That's
like,
true.
you know, ridiculed. Or 3, worse, you get canceled.
That's true.
So men really can't express themselves because we live in a world where you're going to get clowned, made fun of, or canceled.
Yeah, bruh. You can't. There's no win for any of this shit. That's why motherfuckers just be
shut
quiet.
up.
You know, they be quiet, and we have our own little fucking groups. You know what I mean? I feel like we open up more so the other men in our groups than we do to anybody else about shit.
That's why girls want to shut down all these podcasts. Like, how dare these guys? Oh, wait, I thought y'all wanted people to express themselves.
That's true. That's facts. How'd you feel about the Frosk? I know you've seen that shit. Did you?
Yeah, I didn't get your opinion on that.
Yeah,
I made a video on it. Absolutely stupid.
Like, did you ever think like Oshiro shit? Like, how did you think the shit away? Because David Jaffe had Adam Sessler on, and he brought up a WWE-esque vibe for how they should have handled.
Recently?
Yeah, he had him on recently. He was like, couple weeks, boys, like couple weeks.
Yeah. David Jaffe and Sessler.
Yeah, just put Adam Sessler and David Jaffe. Literally, because I was able to get on and talk to Sessler, ask him a question. But here's the funny thing about it. Adam Sessler brought out something that I immediately was like, damn, that could have worked probably, but it probably wouldn't have fixed the situation though. He was like, I'm sorry, Jaffe brought up to Adam Sessler. He was like, yo, listen, how come you guys didn't have her be like a heel? And she hates PlayStation. You know what I mean? That'd be her stick. She just shits on anything PlayStation related. That'd have been better than what the fuck she was doing. But then she just, I don't know, man. I don't think she was down to play ball with anybody.
So the problem was she was making moronic and idiotic takes, and then
all the time
people called her out on it.
They're sexist.
Oh, you're sexist. You're misogynistic. And it's the same old bullshit over and over.
Bro, I mean, wasn't G4 known for like bringing on female like girls and tank?
Olivia Munn, like, yo, come on, we were like in middle
Olivia
school,
Munn
high school,
shoving hot dogs in her mouth, shaking
like
her ass,
like Jack Move Johnny, like
they had supermodels for each category. You remember that shit, Bond? Everybody was a model.
There's obviously appeal to young men there, and then like we said, like the more we get older, the more society gets older, the more like women think, like Blaze said, they want to be men. And unfortunately, they don't want to take the accountability for bad. Yo, she could have just said, you know what? You guys are right. That was a bad take. I apologize.
Facts.
Would have been done.
She couldn't do it, Bond. She couldn't do it. A deep side, like she could not do it. She could. That girl can. Yeah. Too prideful for the wrong reasons, though.
What does he always say, BitCloud? Accountability is like kryptonite.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
I like that. That man told no lies. Accountability is like kryptonite. They can't take it. They can't handle it. I seen a tweet today. It was like, I was dating a guy for 8 months and I went to dump him. He was like, how you gonna dump me when I'm not your boyfriend? And it's like girls shouldn't waste their time. I'm like, well, that's your fault. Like, How you with the dude for 8 months and they don't even like confirm? Like that'd be like Blaze showing up to work for 8 weeks and be like, "Yo, where's my paycheck?" Like, you don't work here. You just interviewed. Like, what do you mean? Like, well, you didn't confirm that you were? You just showing up? Like what?
Bro, Bond, when she writes "I survived" and then gets capped a week later,
shitty,
bruh. So I survived, guys. Let's play some games. But before in that dumbass rant, she's like, everybody in here is passionate. Everybody, these guys, which by the way are the ones that got fucking laid off. Yeah, let's fucking act like, oh, I'm with them. And then you see that shit we said about Megan Fox or Megan Good.
Yeah. The other thing that sucks is this: there are a lot of legitimate good women gamers out there.
A lot.
That one I know. But the problem is we have all these frauds. Like, I'll be 100% honest. If a girl just showed up on Weapon Wheel, I'd have to vet her like crazy and grill her like crazy because there's so many women that are frauds in the gaming space.
That's facts.
And that's not exactly fair to her. But, you know, we still vet men. Like, we don't want, like, dudes, like, backbiting dudes on their podcast or anything.
Yeah, but you're going to keep this. See, at least you're going to keep the same energy because there's certain people, I'm not going to say their names, that a female gets on the show and they're like, they don't pressure them the same way they would pressure me or you, you know, and that's bullshit because they should, like I said, they all want equality. Right. You want equality until you get punched in the mouth. The thing is, there was like a poll back in the day that was like 50% of females play games, 50% of guys. Like it's like almost a split. And that's a fucking complete lie.
No, it really is. I'll tell you why. They count mobile. They count mobile. That's why.
Do you count mobile as gaming?
I don't. But those studies, they're counting people that play mobile, and you know, girls are on their mobile stuff. That's where that stat comes from. Because I agree with you. If like I'm 36, I'm just now finding girls that play video games in the real world. I still don't know anybody in the real world that has Game Pass.
Facts. No, Bond. That's a good intro into Sanos. I think you had said that a week ago, 2 weeks ago. They were arguing on I forgot what, I don't know where it was, but I know Bond said probably Weapon Wheel, and he's like, dude, I don't know a single person in the real world that brings up Game Pass or has Game Pass, like, and they're like, oh sure, do I know a guy, he likes, you know, kiss moves, how to jump in. But the point is, like, I've never met somebody like, yo, are you gaming on anything? Yeah, man, I'm on Xbox Game Pass, baby. Like, never, ever, ever. Like, I'm not just being I'm not exaggerating.
Yep.
I'm not saying they're not out there, but like, this shit is like weird. They're not
doing the publicity that you see on social media and shit like that for it. They're not as vocal about it.
Game Pass. Like I said, if Microsoft could change their name to Game Pass, they would fucking do it. They might do it.
I must say, they pretty much have.
Halo, I don't understand. My big point was I don't understand why they don't even have commercials for Game Pass.
They do, but it's like it's stupid. It's the way they'll highlight. They'll try to kill two birds with one stone. You know, like Sony does those cinematic trailers, Bob, where like they'll have like a real actor play the character and do all that shit, and then transition it into real gameplay with CGI.
Yeah,
they don't do that type of level of production. They'll show a few snippets of the game, and then it'll just say a quick little turn with the screen. It'll turn green and say Game Pass. That's it.
Yeah, but nobody. Well, what's Game Pass? That's like they never explain.
So check this out, Bon. On Keymailer, I got offered 6 months of Game Pass from Xbox, right? And the requirements are, as soon as I opened it up to like go to confirm it or whatever, look at it, it says add hashtag PC Game Pass to the title of your Twitch or YouTube content. Okay, whatever. Right? Then it says add the game page link in your coverage, blah, blah, blah. And then it says every 6 minutes include PC Game Pass in the chat. So if you're streaming, you know, you have like a bot PC Game Pass. Like what? Like I'm looking at it. I'm not making this shit up. Like that's ridiculous, man. I haven't accepted it. You know, I'm just gonna let it sit there. Maybe if someone needs it, I'll give it to them. But that's ridiculous, man.
Chaffee and Sessler say about Weapon Wheel though. Back to that.
When
Sessler was on Jaffe's show.
Yeah, Bitcoin said he was talking about Weapon Wheel.
No. They were talking about the frosting.
Oh yeah, like it's so dumb. Like, and I know that show was not aired live, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was live. Like you had open, like
God.
Jaffe crazy. He had the chat open, like you could do the call in shit, and
Yep.
everybody was coming at fucking Sessler's throat with dumb questions. And Sessler trying to be, trying to sound edgy and call him, and reply. Me, I was like, hey, Sessler, they should have fucking memories of G4. He was cool, but that was it. That was it. I was like the little kid with a fucking question. Everybody was trying to come at Sessler.
First of all, Sessler and Tony Khan should have pulled the mics on Frost and CM Punk like right as that situation was happening. Like, nah, cut it. We're going to break.
You see him drinking water? You seen the meme?
Bro,
Yeah,
Sessler was solid before, bro.
He was, but then he went bald. I keep telling y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all.
Bond, you gotta listen. You gotta let these people that are losing their hairlines. You gotta let them breathe a little bit. Come on, Bond, you're doing too much. I didn't even realize Kid Smooth was bald until you like zoomed in like Digital Foundry and fucking tweets it out. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, what is he? Bond is suspended and this and that. Like, bro, come on, Bond, you're doing too much.
Like look at this image. I'm gonna throw it in the chat right now.
I can share it, whatever it is. I think
Sessler used to have hair.
Yeah, he
did.
This
is when he was leaving G4. He had hair.
I remember back when he was doing remember Lair Bond?
Yep.
He was doing the 6 actually. He's like, it's dragging the awesome. Doing the game drops so fucking when he officially drops an XBLAZE, he hates it. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't trust bald people unless you're an athlete.
Oh, so you only trust The Rock. I got you.
Sessler, we're here.
You have to zoom in on that. Yeah, like that's why G4 died, because Adam Sessler went bald and like started making fun of Republicans. Like what does that have to do? Like,
that's all he does. He'd be like the far right, the far left supremacist.
Yo, why does he bring up politics and all? Listen,
I know
Adam Sessler.
He does.
Adam Sessler on his show will not talk about politics, but as soon as he gets on Twitter, he's a complete different animal, bro. Like he's like arguing about. Listen, one thing you don't fuck with on the internet, I've noticed, man, is fucking do not dabble in politics, because somebody's feelings are gonna get hurt. Number one, and people are way too vocal. They're either way too right or way too left. You know what I mean? And it ends up being a fucking shit show, dude.
So I remember in high school, you're going out on dates or whatever, whether the girls in the neighborhood or your mom's got to drop you off. They tell you like things to do and not to say and everything. Be polite, say hello to their parents. Do you remember that? How old are you guys? I'm 36. How old are you guys?
I'm 30.
34.
So Blaze, you might remember more than BitCloud. There was a time, I'll say it was definitely before Obama, you weren't supposed to talk about politics in public.
That's facts.
You were supposed to be private. You don't mention it. You don't talk about who you're voting. You don't ask anybody who you're voting for or what. Yeah. Like it was considered rude.
Yep.
And then after Obama, everything changed. Or during
now they
Obama.
got got bumper stickers. I voted for blah blah. Rev is calling you out, Bond.
About
he
what?
says, "Why are we clowning bald people?" That's what he wrote. Question mark. He wants to ask you why you're clowning bald people.
I mean, what shit happens when you become bald, man? Like, I'll say this, Rev is probably the only sane bald person I know.
Facts. That's a fact. I tell him.
I was trying to round up a list of all the bald people on YouTube to make a video on. I was like, I can't put Rev in there because these people are all crazed, medicated lunatics, and I can't lump Rev in there.
No, you can't. Rev, I told him 1,000 times. He looks good bald. He can pull it off. You know what I mean? He can pull it off.
He can go to Turkey, $4,000.
No way.
Trip. I've seen Indian dudes and white dudes in my area get it. They put you up in a resort, round trip, and everything. In 2 months, you'll have all your hair back.
There's no way that's real, bro.
Do you remember Brian Urlacher?
Yeah, but
look up Brian Urlacher.
I remember. No, Brian Urlacher was bald. I remember, and then I seen him on a
full head of hair. But his thing was $15,000. The turkey thing is better. But look at Deion. Deion was bald.
Deion Sanders, yeah.
The only reason why LeBron hasn't done it is because it would just be way too obvious at this point.
And plus, that spray company's probably giving him mad money to promote it. He's spraying this shit on.
But yeah, we gotta understand, the Resident Evil series, people are like, oh, it was canceled because of woke women, like, no, it was canceled because Western was bald. It wasn't women's fault at all. The person that took out PNB Rock, he was bald.
Dudes are blaming Paola over that.
So you're saying that bald people are more to...
they are a threat to society.
Bond, so if you start losing your hair, what would you do?
Let me show you my hair real quick, because, the people want to see.
Uh-oh, he's got the wave cap.
Uh-oh.
Oh, freshy fresh.
The people want to see my nice hair right here. Got it all up on the side. You got the beard.
Damn, Bond, huh? Let's see you out here, dog.
Got Rev cringing in the comment section.
My hair. I keep my hair looking fresh. We don't fuck around with hair here.
Rev says, stand by. I'm going to come on here. Let me get my hat.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I notice a lot of guys like JD from New York, they always got the hat on.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Jerry. Never seen.
Yeah, let me get these super chats. Unless you're going to do them, Big Clay. You want me to do them or you going to do them tonight?
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
Let's go ahead and put it on the screen.
Yes,
Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, $5 super chat. Yo, that mindset went crazy back in the day. Your mattress has a bed frame. You live in a house. Get your soft ass out of here.
That's a fact. That's what we were talking about before. I just want to say this. Hustle. Glad to see you on the membership, bro. Appreciate that, bro. Hustle, motivate. Appreciate you, bro. Solid dude, bro. Appreciate that. Here's the next one, bit.
Four Horsemen again, another 5.
Sheesh. Thank you for.
Think it has to do with guys holding women on a pedestal. We come from a society where looks and connections gets you way further ahead than hard work. That's a fact.
Yeah, they're saying a bald guy killed MLK.
We don't know. Do we know that for a fact?
Let's see.
Button's gonna pick it up like, yeah, he was bald.
James Earl Ray. No, he wasn't bald. I mean, he's probably bald now, but. Oh, and also, 343 new studio head, or 043 Studios.
He's always been bald. Head. He's always been bald.
Yeah, he's bald. It's a wrap.
Yeah, he's always been. How you feel about Bonnie Ross leaving? You gonna miss her?
Not at all. And I made a comment on
You were being rough. You were being really rough, Bond, by the way. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you were being really rough on that, bro. Go ahead.
Well, okay, let's think about it. You know who Rambo is, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we really want a Rambo movie directed by a woman?
I mean, look at Prey. Prey came out well.
No, but I'm just saying Rambo.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm not saying women can't direct good movies. They can. But it's like Rambo.
It won't be as blood and guts. That's for sure. It'd be about politics. Shit.
You're like, I don't know many girls that play Halo online or off.
No, that's a fact. Four Horsemen, thank you for the 2. If I didn't read it before, yeah, Bond read it for you. He's like, the guy that killed MLK was bald, Black Bond. Rami Reen, am I saying that right? Thank you for becoming a new member. Appreciate the fuck out of that. Seriously, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Oh shit, another member.
Lord Jordan.
Wow, he became the highest tier. Sony baby, appreciate that, bro. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, so Rev will come in here. I'm sure he's gonna go at Bond for going at his head, but pause. You know what I mean?
I want Rev to spend that $4,000 and get the hair done right, man. Like I will put up a GoFundMe, super chats. I'll donate my podcast check to it. I want what's best for the homie.
GoFundMe? You want to get a GoFundMe for Rev?
What's best for the homie is not being bald.
Yo, but Bond, I'm asking you. If you started losing your hair, what would you do if you started losing your hair? I know you're nowhere near from losing your hair, bro. I'm just throwing it.
I'll never lose my hair though. Like my grandfather on both sides of the family, lived to 93, full head of hair. My dad, even when he had cancer, like, when he was off chemo, he could grow it back in like 2 weeks. And I got made fun of a black girl today I hadn't seen in 10 years at the salon. She never even knew I was 36. She's like, "You're older than me." I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, she said that I have a baby face syndrome. I like to think I have heel syndrome, but I'll take baby face syndrome.
Oh, I love being the heel, man. Being a heel is so great.
But yeah, I do have a very young looking face, which is why I had to grow long hair and a beard.
All I know is my hair is thinning out, so I don't know. I still got a full set of hair, but
here's the thing: if you can get married and get the wife situation before you're bald, you're good.
well, I'm not getting married. I've already told her I'm not.
But I'm saying you already got the situation, you got the kids and everything, right?
Kids, 9 years together, no marriage.
Yeah. I mean,
that's how you do it.
I hate to say it, my friend is right. He has a whole business and everything, and they just got a kid, and now his girl wants to get married. He's like, "Well, what's the point? All I'm doing is putting my assets and my company at risk."
Facts. It's the
truth. Wanted to get married beforehand.
It's the truth, bro. Bond, what is that on the side of your? Never mind.
Where?
I thought you had a piece of paper taped to your left corner of your television, but it's the reflection of the whiteboard, I think.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
reflecting the mirror back there.
Right. Oh, the mirror. I'm like going crazy. I'm like, why you got a piece of paper taped to your television? I swear to God, I'm so dumb, bro. I just realized that.
Here is super big and spacious. I like it.
Where's the bedroom? To the right?
If you go out here, there's a hallway. Fuck. It's a hall. Damn it. There's a hallway.
That way. Yeah, that way.
This way, there's a hallway. There you go.
Oh, there he is. The myth, the man, the legend himself. The legend himself.
Solid bolt.
How's the mic quality?
Good.
Good. Quality is good.
Good. Why are we talking shit about bald people? Huh? What are we doing here?
You started the trend.
Well, what's
going on, man?
First of all, it wasn't just bald people before. Before bald people, you know what it was?
What was it?
It was when you hit 30, you just go crazy. I remember making fun of Rev. I was like, "Rev, you're about to turn 30, dog. You saw what happened to Truth. You saw what happened to the rest of us guys."
Yeah, but Truth had hair.
No, but before bald
hair, so you can't use that.
No, I'm saying before bald people
he had hair.
30 and go crazy, remember? Like the second people in this community would hit 30, their mind would just, it would be like blown head gaskets. They would just fall.
Well, yeah, that's a different topic altogether. So let's get into the bald conversation, shall we? So, Bond. Number one, we don't make fun of people for stuff that they cannot control. Now, I'm not damage controlling, okay? Yes, I've gone bald.
Go to Turkey,
okay?
dog.
No, that's not controlling. Now, see, there's lessons to be had here, okay? This is a test in absolute masculinity. Now, being concerned with your hair, like to fly to Turkey, spend that amount of money to get your hair fixed, I believe that is truly a feminine quality. Yes, we should care what we look like, but we shouldn't care to that extent. Do you see what I'm telling you? Imagine Spartans back in the day being concerned about their hair. Imagine one of the guys going up to King Leonidas going, "My hair's falling out." They would have skewered him. You know what I mean? It's not masculine.
Rev, Tom Brady went and got the hair done. Brian Urlacher went and got the hair done. Primetime Dion.
Yeah, but they got millions of dollars, Bond.
Those guys are all gladiators and Hall of Fame football players.
They're football players. What does that mean?
Those are modern day gladiators.
That's a football player. We're talking about people throwing a ball back and forth.
But you said gladiators. Football players are gladiators. Look at Tua.
No, that's not, dude. They're playing a game. They're playing a game. That's not being a gladiator.
I mean, back in the day, the Coliseum was a sport.
Okay, but that was kill or be killed.
Right. That's a little different.
This is score or get scored on. That's why I don't watch football. I've never watched football. I've never watched baseball. The only thing I've ever gotten into was UFC.
Yep.
How many UFC fighters are getting their hair done? I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Listen, you 100% will feel more comfortable with hair. That's just a given. When you go bald and look in the mirror, you're not looking at the person that you've been your whole life. You're looking at somebody completely different, and that's hard. That is a hard transition, and it's taken me years to accept it, and I still haven't accepted. I probably won't ever accept it.
I mean, Rev,
Well,
I haven't
deal with
accepted
it.
I haven't accepted I've had bad knees. I was like facing depression when I realized I couldn't play basketball anymore. It took me like 3 years to get by that.
So that's the equivalent of me saying, if you have bad knees, you're an absolute clown. Like,
you're kind of handicapped in life.
Where's the sense in that, though?
Yeah, that's true. I see what Rev's saying. I see what he's saying.
Somebody
can't control that.
Somebody actually asked me one time, and I had to think about it, and I was ashamed I had to think about it. They said if you could replace both your knees to their original form at the expense of your hair, would you do? And I was like, shit. To go back to dunking again and balling and sprinting and doing everything, but I got to be bald? I was like, shit.
Okay, so what would you do?
I might have to make that trade.
Wow.
So you take your knees in exchange for the hair?
I might have to I said I might have to exchange the hair for the knees.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I miss basketball so badly. Like, that was like
your
passion. The biggest stress removal. Like, we used to ball every Wednesday in a $35 million gym. And like, yeah. I remember a day where a dude was like, "Oh, I'm getting married next week," and we're like, "Oh, why didn't you tell anybody?" He's like, "Because I don't know you." I'm like, "Yo, you've been playing ball with us every week for 2 years. Like, I know we don't hang out outside, but like, yeah, you like we talk. Like, you can tell us you're getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, I would definitely trade my hair for new knees."
This conversation's ridiculous. I mean, really.
Holocaust to get a hair transplant. Is it ridiculous? Is it ridiculous though? I don't feel like it is.
It's a funny one, but I did tell Blaze, Rev. There's a difference between being bald before having a family and being bald after you've found a wife and kids. You don't want to be out there singing on these streets as a bald guy.
Yeah,
I could do it,
up, Rev.
I could do it.
Oh yeah, you could do it. My friends.
I could do it easy.
My friend's still asking about you, Rev. They still mad that you dumped your wife in the cold tub.
Yeah.
You might not want them anymore. They're a little bit bigger and older now, though. That was like a decade ago.
Like with these females today, Bond, do you see? Listen, when I grew up, I was hell bent on appearance. Appearance is what matters. Appearance is what matters to females. The older I've gotten, the more I realize that shit couldn't be any further from the truth.
It's the mouthpiece.
Now, I'm not saying that you can be ugly, but if you're a mediocre looking dude with any kind of talk game, you can get laid. As a matter of fact, most women prefer that than a guy that's like a 9 or a 10.
Because they're intimidated.
What a 9 or a 10 guy does for a woman, it makes them super insecure.
Nervous.
And they feel like they're going to be cheated on. So they'd rather have an average-looking guy than a good-looking one. Those are just facts.
Agree.
I see these dimes with absolute jokes. I'm talking fives.
Those jokes also making bank, though.
Maybe.
Some of them, no. Some of them, no.
Some of them, no.
It's an insecurity thing. Women are more insecure nowadays than ever. Men, too. Women, though, it's really, really bad. I mean, I don't know why.
They're getting all these body modifications and everything. Like, there was a girl a month ago. She was 4'11", told me I'm 6'5", I'm not tall enough for her, which is absolutely nuts. That would mean like the average height woman would want to date. That would mean an average height woman would need to date a 7'2" guy. But if you wanted to calculate her height disparity. And I think she's like a single mom, and like she just went out and got a boob job and like a whole shitload of tattoo. Like, people do wild shit. But yeah, not
as long as you're not ugly and awkward.
What's up?
If you're ugly and awkward, you're on your ass. You know, if you're a decent looking individual, and I feel like anybody can be decent with a little bit of effort. Even if you're ugly, you can make yourself acceptable.
But here's the problem:
some talk game, you can get females. That's it.
Practice. And there's really not many avenues to practice now. Because nowadays, with the advent of online dating, like, you can go out to a bar and stuff. Half the girls there are waiting for a guy on an app, and the other half of the girls are on their app at the damn bar. I'll walk up to a girl, I'm like, yo, what are you doing? She's like, swiping. I'm like, Why are you swiping? There's tons of dudes that right here you could be talking to.
It's easier to talk in your phone than it is to people in person.
That's a fact.
That's a
They get-
fact.
that's-
When the
they
eye
get nervous.
contact happens, the
Yeah.
nerves hit.
That's why they live in their phone. It's
Yeah.
just easier. And Bond, they're juggling multiple dudes
Oh, hell
in their
yeah.
phone on their
I
DM.
went out.
yeah.
I went out on a date with a girl before. I just happened to see her phone. She pulled out. She had 507 messages on Hinge, and the girl had to be like a 6.5 at best, average looking girl. 507 messages.
Bro, I just went
Wow.
to some weird shit earlier. Blaze, remember that shit I tell you about?
Yeah. You want me to cut it for you?
What? You
Got
want
what?
So Big
Well,
Cloud meets
I
this
got
girl
it.
online.
I got-
Yeah, you
that's
tell him,
the
Big.
one.
That's your story. Tell him.
Ah, here we go, Bit. Let's go.
Nah, like it doesn't end the way you would think it would.
Uh,
Hey, first
Let's
of all,
hear it.
this chick talks about how many. Okay, first of all, we're talking. She's talking about, yeah, I'm not looking for like nothing like. I'm not looking for us to be like official. She's looking for a polyamorous type of relationships. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm over here. First of all, she's in New York. I'm over here in Georgia. You feel me? She already.
Over
she's not too
where?
far. I'm in Georgia. She's in New York.
That's
So
very far. What are you talking about?
So she's like, you break that out right there. She's like, yeah, we already did it. You do your thing, I do that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Tell me why this woman, though, in the midst of a stock, what's that noise? What's mic is that? Yes,
What noise? No?
Man,
No feedback.
You
Is
hear
that you,
something?
Blaze?
You
I don't know. I
hear it
didn't
too,
change
Blaze?
it.
Are you here too?
like
Rich?
it's like a
Sounded like
fan
somebody
for
was
a second.
Like a
vacuuming.
fan,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like, what is that? Like, I hear it in my headphones. That's you.
There it goes. There it
That's it.
goes.
Anyway,
Continue.
in the midst of all this shit, I'm putting shit together. I'm okay, whatever. I'm thinking we good. We start having like these little conversations similar to this, but in Discord, me and her both talking, vibing and whatnot. Then it starts getting a little bit more, you already know, starts getting a little bit more different, right? Anyway, this woman starts sending me, what, Vic? Starts sending it all. But then she expects that shit from me.
Nope.
Now, I flat out told her, and y'all already know, Bond, you already know, you've been there from the jump. You know how hard I worked my ass to get to where I am. I ain't having shit like that out there that could possibly leak on internet. And Rev, you can already respect that easily, where I've gotten right now. So why would I put that type of shit out there and give that shit to you? Type of thing?
Okay,
Yeah,
now
but-
hold on. Did you ask for the pictures?
No.
No, you don't need to
Okay,
ask
so
anyone. They
what's
just
what's
send them to you.
wrong? What's wrong with a D pic if she wants one? Like how
Think about it.
how are they
Think
gonna
about it.
prove that's you?
Think about it. Think about it for a second. All she got to do is flat out like, and then first of all, and then this is the internet. You gotta understand too. The internet doesn't ask like for the whole story. They go by the moment. All she has to do is put your title of your name
Yeah,
and really
it's a
put
wrap.
that picture. That's a wrap. You need proof? Check out what's his face. Remember that shit? JTech. That's JTech.
Well, okay,
not-
then you keep the same messages.
No,
Doesn't matter. Nobody
You keep
doesn't matter.
It's
Let me tell you why. It's a power play.
empowering if
There
a
you
girl
go.
sends nudes to
Yeah.
somebody.
It's easier for women
Listen,
to
I
sending
can't-
nudes
I've
than it's
sent-
nudes.
I've sent way too many D pics in my time for me to tell somebody
How about what I think?
that it's not a good
You
idea.
didn't have
You know what I
social
mean?
media.
I
You didn't have
just
social media. You didn't have social media like it is.
That's
Exactly.
true, right?
That's
Yeah,
the
I
story.
guess.
You didn't
I
have social
guess.
media. So
Just imagine a video of Humpmaster Flex looking at. Well, that's a wild thing to think about. Just imagine a video of Humpmaster Flex finding that, making a video with a screeching laugh. Oh,
But see, you said something that was weird about you. You were talking to her in Discord. I wouldn't be talking. See, I wouldn't
I
conduct
have her
myself
phone.
like
No. We talked on the phone and shit too. But it's like obviously on Discord, I can see on cam type of shit.
Where did you meet her? You didn't meet her over Twitter or nothing, right?
Nah, ironically,
Yeah,
no. We met her.
You're not
What was-
Shokyo.
We've been cool. Like I've been talking to her for a minute through just Discord, like regular Discord chats. Like,
So you
like,
know her
pulling
as a
up-
real person.
not a real person. I just know her as like through Discord
I got
and
a
chilling.
question.
And
Why are you talking to
Hmm.
somebody from New York if you're in Georgia?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's
I didn't
major
expect.
part.
I didn't expect it to go. You know, what I mean, it was one of those type of things. I didn't expect it to go anywhere. We were just chilling, talking.
I'm saying,
That's
how
why.
would you even like when I use dating apps? Like, if you're not 10 miles from my location, I don't give a fuck. I'm not driving hours to meet people.
But here's the wild part. She was talking about coming down here.
But I'm saying, how did you
over.
even match
But
her?
how-
What'd you do? Set your location?
No,
to
I
the whole
didn't.
East Coast?
No. It was a regular. It was like a random conversation just happened in Discord when we were all together. It wasn't on like in my Discord server or anybody else's. It was a friend Discord server, but she pulled up there and I just came in the chat when everybody was in there. So that's what it was. They were all already there, and I just pulled up. But
you gotta be careful on that.
I know. I avoid that shit like the fucking.
So you didn't meet her. You didn't meet her on a dating app.
No, I ain't going to date it up. I never been on.
You met her in Discord.
Yeah, never in Discord.
Oh, okay.
I avoid all that shit altogether.
I've never been in that. I've never been in that situation.
Yeah, but Rev, my thing with him is they had a show together, and my thing is, she could have recorded that.
They had a who?
A show, like a cyber show
show
together. Yeah, like
What do you mean a cyber show?
What we're doing right now.
But
so like a podcast.
Yeah, but naked.
But she was naked.
Yeah.
So you did a one-on-one, and she was nude.
Right.
Yeah.
And she wanted you to take your stuff off there.
And he did. And he did.
I ain't done off. What
do you mean? He just said he
whipped
didn't.
Whipped it out there.
Yeah,
I thought you said you didn't.
No, she whipped it out there, but she asked for a pic. My thing is this: if you seen it on a live stream like that, like
okay, that's it. I didn't get that information.
No, yeah,
what Big Cloud's saying is like, why you
over there? But my thing is, why you asking for pictures shit like that when you seen it in a live video type of thing?
Big Cloud feels like he's trying to get trapped with something. He might get screwed over. You already seen it. What do you need a picture for? You seen it.
Brad, she's already seen you. What difference?
Yeah, like, but she got mad over it. She's like, I'm all about equality, man. I feel like
I gotta say, I'm too old for this conversation. I mean, the girl I'm talking to is 24, and we wouldn't even be doing some Discord or video thing or anything. Like, yo, what are you doing tonight?
How old are you?
Yeah, but you live next to her, Bond.
Yeah, I'm saying
she lives 50 minutes from me.
Yeah,
that's not too far.
5-0, not.
Bro,
how old am I?
That's nothing.
Nah, that's
how old am I?
Yeah, how old are you, Bond?
I'm 36 now.
You're 36, dating a 24-year-old.
Well, my last girlfriend was 22. My last girlfriend was 22.
24?
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I don't.
The thing is, like
the
girl at the salon said today, I have baby face syndrome, so I look way younger.
So they think,
than I am.
okay.
I don't feel like you have baby face syndrome.
I remember being at Harp and Crown in Philly. This was the night I was telling you there were girls that were swiping Bumble in the bar. I'm 33 at the time. My boy's 32. It's a 5'11 girl and a real short girl, 5'1. I'm like, yo, I want the tall one. Didn't work out that way. This girl completely shit on me. Wasn't being receptive to me at all. I'm like, what's your problem? She goes, I don't talk to 23-year-olds. I'm like, I'm 33.
Whoa.
She's like, no, stop lying to me. Guys always lie about their age.
Women
lied about their age.
You showed her ID?
I had to pull out my ID, prove to her that I'm her age, and then her whole conversation, like demeanor and energy just changed with me. Oh, I thought you were 23. I mean, that would have changed if I would have known you were 33 from the gate. And I was like, why? She goes, because 23-year-olds have are in a different place mentally than a 33-year-old. And that's happened plenty of times in my life. Even at work, girls would look at me like, yo, who the fuck are you? And why are you telling me what that? I'm like, I'm your boss. That's why I had to grow this beard. I have all those old videos, Rev, in like 240p back when we originally started this shit, still on my hard drive.
Yeah.
And I look at the shitty resolution and like my lack of facial hair. I'm like, damn, I look like a freaking child.
I don't feel like you look young, Bond. I'm not saying you look old, but
you don't look old either.
I'd guess 30s. I'd guess 30s.
Yeah.
No part of you looks 20. You know what I mean?
Because you know me. There is one video I was tempted to upload it, but I can't risk it. So there was a time my haircut got fucked up really bad because I couldn't find my barber. So I shaved my whole head.
Oh my God.
There is a video on my computer.
Let me get it, Bond.
You know we don't find that shit. You know that's gonna be using thumbnails.
Dox some people. Dox them.
I actually think that video.
Send it my way so we can get that for the thumbnail.
I actually think that you look better with a shaved
No,
head.
that video
No,
is terrible.
man.
Your hair currently, Bond, looks terrible, in my opinion. Like, if you told me I could have my hair back, but it has to look like yours, I'll stay
why
bald.
would you want dreads?
My point being, it doesn't look good on you either.
Rev, my family
looks
is
terrible.
my friend is from the islands in the Caribbean at the same time.
Bond, it doesn't matter. It does not fit your face. You have a long face like me. You can't rock long hair. It needs to be short.
The lady's opinion is more important than yours.
I'm telling you, Bond, it doesn't look good.
Yeah, but whatever she wants.
I'm not telling you to bick it. I'm not telling you to bick it.
As soon as I got
a nice close shave would fit your face better.
As soon as I got the Invisalign and fixed the gap, grew a beard, and got long hair, it's been like 20 times easier. Life has been on easy mode.
I mean, hey, you got to go off his experiences, right?
And the funny thing is, I
don't.
I
go off of what I see.
The Xbox did.
Huh?
Bond, he's giving you a compliment. He's saying you look better with short hair. I mean, that means you can pull it off.
I'm not complimenting
I understand
him.
it.
He absolutely would. I'm not. Bond's not an ugly guy. Bond's hair, to me, looks ridiculous on him. It looks. His hair fits a smaller, compact, wider face. He's got a long head. It doesn't work. That'd be like me with long hair. It looks freaking ridiculous.
What are you talking about? Like,
speaking of that,
no chat hype. Everybody thought.
Remember when seventh levels older pics of long hair? That shit looked crazy.
I don't think I ever seen that.
He used to show pics. Or your hair. You know what your hair should look like, Rev? One dude from Europe.
Anything but the way it looks.
First,
no.
First person shoot a player. Maybe the best around.
Hey, Bond, make it like Mr. T, the little dog guy. Make it like that.
Yo, Rev, why don't you make more videos where you do impressions? I used to think your impressions were fun.
Bro, the Bond, it's like talking to a wall, bro. Just forget it, dude.
Yeah, just forget it, dude.
Like,
you don't want to listen.
I'm getting too old for this shit, dude.
No,
I gotta force videos.
But yo, even when you make videos with your kid, you you get into like your impressions and your voices. You got range, man. Use it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to do.
Man.
What's up, Red? What are you about to say?
Nothing. No, I wasn't about to say anything.
You said my
Why
name.
is your name Solid Ball?
You just not noticed that?
Y'all were talking about balls.
You just noticed that?
I just noticed that. Wow.
I said it as soon as he came in here. Are you fucking serious?
Oh my god.
Solid bald. Rev. Couple questions
Rev,
for you.
I do appreciate you, Rev, that you don't act insane like the rest of these bald people in the world.
I mean, losing your hair is a big hit to your confidence, man. It really is. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm not saying it makes them crazy, but it could push somebody over the edge if everything else is going bad. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean,
like I have other qualities, at least. You know,
The Rock, Austin, Jordan, tons of successful.
I hate when people use The Rock. I really do.
What about Vin Diesel?
You can't use The Rock. You can't use Vin Diesel because these guys are big guys. They're nothing about their physiques. Take away their physiques and still have them bald.
So you're saying
they
The
are
Rock
absolute abominations.
You're right. No, you're right.
Wait, you saying The Rock could be an abomination if he went back to like his OG built?
No. If The Rock, if you
like
took away The Rock's physique, if you made The Rock either like morbidly obese or super skinny,
so Review Tech USA,
he's ruined.
I got you.
That's my point. The physique makes them.
But I'm saying like the build of Review Tech USA, maybe.
Yeah, but like Samuel L. Jackson gets away with it. Dave Chappelle.
No, Samuel L. Jackson was way better with hair.
Charles Barkley.
Denzel's way better with hair.
Nobody's coming at Charles Barkley except for Shaq and the TNT.
These guys are old.
Joe Rogan, that's true. Joe
Rogan,
yeah, that's a good point.
Steve Harvey.
Joe Rogan pulls it off decently.
Steve Austin.
He's got a tiny round head.
Bro, Steve Austin looks better without
Steve Austin has a super thick neck. You gotta have a super thick neck to be bald. I know all the secrets. I know all the tricks.
Were you on the forums looking up? Speaking of that,
listen. I have a disease. Whenever I meet people, I analyze everything about them. Every flaw you have, boom, I see it instantly. Every little thing on your face that's wrong, every little thing wrong with you, I see it instantly. Men, women, I've always been that way. And it sucks because I have that same syndrome with myself. So the harsher you judge other people's appearance, the harder you are on yourself. So it actually kind of sucks.
So give
mean?
it to me, Rev.
I've always been that way. No. I'm just for you. I feel it would drastically improve your appearance if you fix your hair. But you're happy with it, so who cares? You know what I mean? Who cares what I think? You say you're hooking up. You say you're happy. Your teeth look much better. Your teeth were ruined back in the day. Teeth look way better.
Oh my god! I see some of those old videos, Rev.
That was rough.
Holy
shit! What
they
call you, Bond? They called him Duck Bond or something like that back then.
Buck Bond, Beaver Bond, Buck Bond. Like I'll never forget. I've got. Damn, I don't even remember the date I got my Invisalign off or completed it. But I'm out, and a girl comes up to me and she's like, "You have wonderful teeth and a wonderful smile." I have never heard that in my entire life, and like that compliment like stunned me. I'm like, wait, what the fuck did she just say?
Made you feel good, didn't it, Bond?
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I bet it did. I bet it did.
Yeah, I only
all those years of being self-conscious about your teeth. Yeah.
Yep. Only paid $1,800 in 9 months to fix my teeth.
Speaking of, I just got little man Invisalign. So finally, I had a bunch of hoops we had to jump through. He had a bunch of stuff wrong with his teeth. We had to have several teeth surgically removed. He had teeth up in here. It had to be cut and removed. Yes, super weird, man. Had to have cavities filled, 2 different cleanings. So I paid it. It was over $3,000. He's getting them at the end of October. So how long am I looking to have those on, you think?
Well, how does it work? I mean, you put them in and they just stay in? Or...
So
it depends on how long he keeps them in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So I don't understand how it works, for example, right? I got mine straight in 9 months, and I thought my teeth were horrible before. I knew people that had better teeth than me, and they've had to wear it for 2 years. So I don't understand the calculation.
Yeah,
also,
they were saying it can take to 2 years, up to 2 years.
Also now, when I finished Invisalign, they came out with a new technology of it that makes it work about 50% faster. So I don't know how they calculate how much you need it, because when I first got it, I was like, the way my teeth are, I might have them for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, it'll be done in 9 months. I'm like, yeah, okay, we'll see what they look like in 9 months. And they look fine. Still got an overbite, but I can live with an overbite because I'm not letting them break my jaw times.
Yeah, screw that. I have an overbite. Who gives a shit about that? You can hide that.
Wait, did you have to take them out at night, or you just kept them on permanently and like they shipped you other ones?
You have to wear them 20. So Rev, I'm gonna tell you right. Does he have them right now?
No, he gets them at the end of October.
Unless he's eating or brushing his teeth, he needs to be wearing them.
And wrestling, he's got to take them out for wrestling, right?
Oh yeah. Like they recommend you wearing them 22 hours a day. Yeah. So that really means to really not be. I'm lazy with my retainer right now. I don't think I wore my retainer in 2 days. I'm supposed to wear it every night. And
wear it every night.
I feel my teeth shifting sometimes when I don't wear it often. But yeah, for Invisalign to work, because you have to switch trays every month.
Yeah.
So I had 9 set of trays.
And it just hurts.
They give you a tray, and then at every month you go in and they inspect your teeth to make sure they move properly, and they give you another tray. If you don't wear it the way you're supposed to, you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4 in succession. And let's just say you wear the first one, the second one, and you get lazy with the third one. They have to rescan your teeth and then remold all the other trays afterwards. That would probably cost more money. So he has to wear that shit. Like if he's not eating or brushing his teeth or wrestling, that shit needs to be in. And unfortunately, the first 2 months you wear that shit, you sound really, it's going to hurt to begin with, but you sound stupid because your mouth
it's going to affect the way he talks.
Yeah, because your mouth isn't used to having it in.
Yes, and like pulling, yeah.
So you're paying for it, not him. So you got to be on his ass.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
And he's also going to lose weight too.
Yeah, because not going to eat.
And I lost a lot of weight because here's how it is.
Wait, why?
Because you can't shoot.
You can't drink anything.
Can't drink. Well, you can drink.
You can't snack on anything. You can drink water.
Yeah,
but you can't drink soda. You can't drink coffee. I couldn't pull out a granola bar at work. Okay, so let's say I wanted to snack at work, Rev, or I wanted to drink something. I got to take it out. I have to snack. I have to take 5 minutes at work to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm not doing all this. I'm eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's it. And I'm drinking nothing but water throughout the whole day because I don't feel like
he can't drink a protein shake with it in.
No, it'll stain.
It'll stain it, and it'll come back, and you have to clean it.
He'll be looking like he's wearing a brown mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He'll be looking like he has shit in his mouth.
So that's not good.
So yeah, he's gonna be drinking nothing but when I got it, it's like, here's my day, right? I would go into work, I would drink my coffee, and then after my coffee, I would go to the bathroom, I'd brush my teeth and put it back in. I'd be drinking water until lunch, go to lunch, take it out, eat lunch, brush my teeth, put it back in, and I wouldn't do anything besides drink water till dinner and do the same thing. It's like, and a lot of girls I know that have it lose a ton of weight because you just don't feel like brushing your teeth 6, 7, 8 times a day.
Yeah.
Yo, can I ask you a question, Bon? Can you get 2 pairs of it, like one you use when you eat?
If you want to pay twice as much.
But that would be so convenient. Like
you want to pay $6 grand, Rev?
That's not happening. That's not happening.
You want to pay $6 grand?
Yeah, I've paid enough.
And then if you crack it, that sucks too. I mean, you don't have to worry about cracking it when you're in your son's case, because if he cracks one, hopefully he can just ride it out until the end of the month, or maybe they'll put the next tray on a little bit earlier. You know what I mean?
Right. Depends on how severe the crack is.
I've cracked my retainer, and I had to get my whole teeth scanned again, and that shit was $250. It sucked.
Fucking dentist is so expensive, bro.
You're also going to have to create a plan where you don't lose that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be a plan in place, I promise you.
Because I lose shit, so I know kids lose shit. So, however they're going to have to do it. But,
Four Horsemen with the 5. Sorry, Bon. Let me just get these out the way. He's like, as long as you got a physique, being bald should be no problem. You can't be looking like a toothpick and no hair.
Agreed.
I agree.
Agreed. Yep. Especially shiny bald. Shiny bald does not work unless you have some kind of a physique, or if you're super tall, or just got some kind of special masculinity about you. Something.
Mo Chocolate asked if you want his hair.
No.
You know what, Rev? You might be right about this though. Now that I think about it, it might not just be my hair. I just remember my confidence level going way up once I finished Invisalign.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sure it'll help your son so much.
To have bad teeth, that can ruin your whole face. I've seen pretty girls with bad teeth.
Yeah.
And when they laugh, they cover their face.
Yep.
I see that. When they chew, they cover their mouth. It's just oh my God, they're so insecure about it. I get it. That's tough.
Yeah. So that could be it too, because the first month them shits were off, I had never gotten so much in my life. I was like, damn, that was the best $1,800 I spent my entire fucking life.
4 Horsemen with another 2. God damn, bro. Thank you, 4 Horsemen. Yo, Mo Chocolate, by the way, thank you for that too. Reb, that Nick Cage impression was the best video. Bro, all his impressions are good, but yeah, that one was extremely spot on.
I don't even know if I can still do that impression. Now, look, guys, this is the kind of conversations that we should be having. This is a conversation we have one-on-one. This has got to be very boring to the people. You know what I mean? Sitting back, listening to braces, stories about braces. This is pretty underwhelming. Step it up, host.
There's nothing really going on in gaming right now, unfortunately.
Ain't shit going on.
Unless you got this, Rev.
Well, how'd you feel about Frost, Rev? I mean,
I already talked about that. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that nonsense.
Yeah. What is that? Why are you twitching over there, Blaze?
No, my internet's gonna be going out all night.
The Legend of Heroes, dog. It's the best franchise in RPGs.
Listen,
Bond,
you're never gonna
get into
Bond.
What?
Know what I'm trying to get back into?
You might as
You're
well
not.
emulate that shit.
You're not.
No
you're
way.
Not. You are not.
lying.
Stop cap. He's capping.
Am I lying? It's sitting right here.
Rev,
You
there's
might
no
be
way
able
you're
to-
playing that shit.
Your son was probably playing
Okay.
that. You left it there.
Okay.
There's no way.
Rev, you might as well emulate that shit. You're gonna
Get a
turn
Steam
on
Deck.
that 30 frames per second dog shit. You're gonna put it up.
I've already been playing it. I was
Wait,
I
you
was
got a
playing
Steam
it last
Deck?
night.
You got a Steam Deck?
A Steam
Rev
Deck?
doesn't
Nah,
have a
Yeah, get a-
I canceled that order.
Why, dude? You can play
Because I'm not
everything
gonna.
on it.
I'm not gonna use it.
You.
I'm not gonna use. Why would I want to play handheld when I can just go to my PC? Why?
Yep.
Facts.
I mean, the Switch is handheld. You play that more than fucking 30?
Breath of the Wild is not on PC. Okay, I can emulate it. I don't want to emulate.
He's not playing on
I'll just-
handheld mode anyway.
I'll
He's
just
playing
play
on
it.
Oh,
his
he's on
TV.
TV. Oh, well.
What do you think?
Yes,
He's sitting there like this?
It's
Come on.
docked.
If
Yeah,
Rev
I
had a
forgot.
taste of gaming like me, then it might make more sense to buy a Steam Deck. But with the games Rev plays, I agree. I don't think there's a reason for him to buy it.
Rev, I am so happy
Yeah,
playing Zelda, bro. I can't even tell you how happy I am. Like, yo, think about how fucking bored this poor guy's gotta be for him to be playing Zelda right now. The poor fucking guy, bro, man.
Dude,
feel
I got
bad.
history with Zelda. And you know what?
Bullshit.
Art stylist, dude, I beat the original Zelda.
That's right. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did tell me that.
I beat Zelda on SNES. Okay, yes, I have history with Zelda. So Breath of the Wild, it's got lots of potential. The art style is what hurts it the most, but the sheer amount of stuff you can do is crazy. Crazy.
It is. It needs a story, a villain, and characters. In the
Like
next
what?
game, though.
Like what? What are you impressed by? Like what mechanic
Everything.
is like? Oh,
the physics are insane. The being able to cut down trees, being able to cut all the grass, literally all the grass, climb anything, go anywhere. It's crazy, dude. Stuff you can't do in other games.
You know what? You know what Rev just made me think about? You know what game I want? And it doesn't have to be called it. But I always use Rev, like, you take a guess at what game I'm talking about. Oh, this game is just about graphics. Oh, this game's only good because it looks good. Meanwhile, this is a game where you can handle and attack enemies. You can be open-ended. You can interact with the environment. You can do all sorts of things. No two people play the game the same way. You have multitudes of power, brute force, stealth, speed. I still think that the OG Crisis 1 is one of the most underappreciated games
facts.
of all time.
Facts.
And I still
agree.
think that they've not made another first-person shooter that allows you to interact with the environment in a way, whether the environment or whether with the character and within the environment, as opposed to Crisis and Warhead.
I agree. The sheer amount of freedom in that game is crazy.
You
Bro, you can blow
pick
up
people
everything.
up and throw them through trees. You could
know.
be on a turret on a Humvee shooting in the enemies in the forest, and your bolts will go through leaves and go through trees. And like that game came out in 2008, and we still have never seen anything like
Bond.
that again.
I
Bond,
know it's
listen to me.
sad. It's very sad.
That game is awesome. When Rev, I think I told Rev to reach out to the Crisis developer. I'm like, man, try to get a code, and he gets a code. He ends up shitting on the game just because it was a bad port. But the point is, I remember calling him, I say, yo, I just played Crisis 1. I Platinum 2. I Platinum 3, but I got a glitch, so I'm missing one trophy. But the point is, those campaigns were so fucking awesome. And I know people love one the most, and yeah, it's fucking badass. But I love Crisis in general. And Crisis 4 has been announced like a year ago, so I can't wait. And, let's.
He's frozen.
Yeah, I figured.
But
Yeah,
Rev,
his mic
hopefully
went
with these new consoles, we can get a good game, because the reason why 2 and 3 were scaled down is because they wanted to put it on consoles. So hopefully, with the power of whatever these fanboys say we have, we can get a good game.
I mean, how you feel? Like, most of the shit we're playing is remakes.
He's still trying to talk.
He's
Oh,
not
he's
even in
not
the
doing that.
camera.
He's not in the camera now.
He
He
looked
walked
like he
away.
was still trying. Oh, did he walk off?
Yeah,
He
he
doesn't
walked
think
off.
we're ignoring him, does he?
No,
He's like, yeah, that's nice, Blaze. So, anyways, like we were saying, you know what I mean?
No, my internet is fucked. Go ahead, bro. My internet's so fucked tonight, man.
What did you ask, Bit?
No, I'm saying, remember, like, we had this conversation before. It seems like most of the shit that we're hyped to play or we want to play are remakes of shit that we've already played.
No, that's what I want to play. You don't want to play remakes, remember?
No,
I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't
Big Cloud.
play,
Yeah, Big Cloud. No,
Sir,
Big Cloud.
You're the one that doesn't want to play remakes. I want to play remakes because
can I get my point across? Because I don't. Yeah, if I don't want to play a remake that's taking shit from the original game and fucking charging me full price for it because of fucking.
You mean multiplayer trash? Who cares about multiplayer?
How dare you?
I'm so over multiplayer gaming, dude. Listen, I'm over it. I'm over these nerds that play multiplayer. I can't take it, dude.
Rev, I literally made a video.
Females, I can't take it.
I made a video a couple days ago, Rev. I said, unless you're into fighting games, which is just one-on-one, heads up, you're better than me or you're worse or whatever. All multiplayer games are about now is the meta, hacking, glitching, cheating, cheesing. It's not about who's better.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just about
it's bragging rights.
I don't know about fighting games. I don't play them, but I see what you're saying.
The fighting game genre has gotten just as toxic. What he just said too.
But I'm saying in fighting games, there's no hiding.
You're not relying on anybody else, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's me and you right here. Like we just have to fight. That's why fighting games are the only multiplayer games I like to play.
It definitely isn't how it used to be. That's for sure. Multiplayer definitely isn't.
I bought BioShock Infinite on the Switch. It was $10. It's actually the whole BioShock collection. So I called my son in. You know when you go up to the tower? Dude, BioShock is the shit. You know when you go up into the tower and save the girl? She kind of reminds me of Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Yep.
You save her from the tower. You guys, you go falling down. You hit that little like roller coaster ride. The music cues in. Dude, that's like one of the greatest sequences in games. And I showed my son. He's like, wow, that's incredible. I don't feel like they do that anymore in games. I said, dude,
you got Atomic Heart.
I get that.
Don't.
Wait, look up Atomic Heart. That might be up your alley.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about just the scale, how epic it was. You don't see that in story-driven games anymore. That's why I'm hyped for remakes.
Because they scale shit down and they don't want to be as like ambitious as like we had them with PS3 and 360.
It's too risky.
Yeah, they don't want to be as
it's too risky.
Because remember, back then they kept saying all they thought about, really, the main thing that was going around when we had those games drop was like the developers talked about the return on investment. Remember that? That was the big fucking thing because they used to throw so many assets on the screen and try so much ambitious shit. God of War at that time was the most gory and all that shit. They were literally trying to wow you. You know what I mean? They were going for that aesthetic. Nowadays, it's like they just go for a template. If it works, okay, we'll go with that model and we'll report it. That's why Horizon Forbidden West feels more the same of Zero Dawn. You know what I mean? It's more refined, but not much else has changed. Now, has it? Same game.
Yeah, no, it felt
the same game.
I agree with Rev because, like, I think I made a video on Perfect Dark on the N64 a while ago that we had N64 games that had accurate bullet damage. That when you would shoot characters, they would bleed. You would shoot
remember
them
that.
in the hand.
Is that where you shot him in the leg and he went limping off?
Yeah.
Yeah, to hold the arm.
Yeah. I remember that video.
We had like that on N64 where you could make them limp, you could make them clutch their waist, shoot their gun out of their hand, force them to surrender. They'd be like, I have kids, I have a wife, like I don't want to die. And yet 20 years later, it's just like you're shooting into moving metallic robots that just flip over and die after you spray them with 30 bullets.
Yep.
You don't even feel like you're shooting actual like that. Who here has played The Division?
I've played it.
I could not get into The Division. Like
I couldn't either. But the bullet damage was cool, like in the car windows and shit.
3 clips into a dude and he doesn't die. Like that just takes you completely out.
Yeah, it takes you out. Yeah,
that's why my son stopped playing with me. He says he can't deal with it.
Yeah,
I get it.
Yo, Rap, me and you beat the shit out of The Division 2.
We did. We still had fun with it. We
beat the DLC, everything.
I completely understand those gripes that those guys have.
But this is why we like the Wildlands as well. Once you go from The Division to Wildlands. Wildlands is one shot head kill. That's it. One shot, you're dead.
Super sweet. Super
sweet. Like I'm not a big fan of
Dude's like I'm tired of zombie games, but it's like, bro, what happened to the dinosaur genre? Remember that shit, Dino Crisis, bud?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Destiny, But at least in Destiny's universe, it makes more sense that I'm shooting things and they're not dying in one hit. They're armored people with shields and futuristic
aliens.
technology. That
Well,
makes
yeah.
more sense
Yeah.
as opposed to
Yeah,
me
I
shooting
get
a
it.
guy in a hoodie with 2 clips of a machine gun and he's still shooting back at him. Like, what
No,
the
but
fuck
yo,
is
Bond,
this?
but it's still satisfying once you get like once you get the sniper rifle, it gets satisfying. I'm telling you, it's like
It-
you know.
it took
Sniper
me out of the
rifles are
game
one-shot
completely.
kills most times. Most times.
It took me out of the game completely. I couldn't take it serious.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. And that does make sense. See, so you're a lot like me in that aspect, Bond, to where story can sell a concept for you. It's like, listen, it doesn't matter how silly it is. Tell me why this is happening the way it's happening. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
make it make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So, for
Right.
example, people are like, "Oh, but you play Crisis, and it's not realistic." I'm like, "Okay, but it's science fiction. If humanity had a dude in a cyber suit, that's a realistic and feasible concept."
It is.
Batman-
It really is.
Superman to me is more real than Batman. I can't imagine some dude that's
I actually
rich
agree with that.
doing all
Wait,
this
what?
crazy No,
Yes.
I can't imagine all this crazy stuff a rich human can do. But if you were to tell me that some alien came from space from another planet and could do all these ridiculous things, I would find that more believable.
What's Batman
than
doing,
some
bro?
rich
He's
guy.
using a
Always-
grapple.
I've always thought that same thing.
I mean,
Bond.
Batman
That's
throws
crazy.
money at a problem. That's what he does, except for one thing, and that's his detective skills.
Yeah, but what is Batman doing that's out of the norm? Like he's using a
How's he
grappling
fighting dark?
20 criminals with guns
I know.
at the same time.
Beating guys like Darkseid that Superman can't beat?
Fucking
Like-
demons, beating demons,
Yeah,
invading
it's
Earth.
Yeah,
It's
you
just like-
need an unrealistic concept to do the shit that Batman's doing. Tell me
Exactly.
Batman has super serum in him. Okay, I accept what's happening now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
like, I
you
can-
have to get unrealistic to make it more realistic.
Yeah, like
As-
I can
as crazy
understand
as
why
that sounds.
Captain America can beat the fuck out of people.
Right.
He's
Exactly.
a
Right.
peak human athlete.
He's on
multiplied
steroids.
10 times by
Yep.
some magical solution. I understand why
Steroid, yeah.
Spider-Man and all these other guys but then that's what I think Black Widow has some form of super serum. So that
No,
makes it
she doesn't have no-
somewhat
She ain't got no superpower.
somewhat believable. But I don't know. Like for example, like Trinity in Matrix. No problem with it because it makes sense. She's in some computer
Yes.
program whooping dudes' asses. So I don't mind. But
Trinity was great.
When I see 100-pound, man or woman,
Don't watch Resurrections.
Like,
Rev.
Rev,
already
remember
did.
remember when Baron was fighting that cheeseburger dude? He was like an 80-pound black guy, and he dove out of the ring on Baron, and Baron just caught him this looks stupid.
Did you send me a clip of that?
No, you showed me. He was literally, this was years ago. He was literally fighting a guy that couldn't have been more than 120 pounds. So
I don't, dude. I got a bad memory, man.
it's just what
I must have seen it on Twitter and just shared it with you.
So,
Hey, Rev, Corbin Dallas wrote something to you. Got something to say to him?
What do you
What'd he
write?
say?
He wrote, "Where's
Put on the
Blaze
screen.
4K?"
Put on the
Yeah,
screen
you're not gonna
now.
tell him to get a molding of my dick or nothing?
Oh God.
Oh no, Why would I do that? I'm not a hater like you are.
Oh, come on. All right. All right, never mind.
I'll take it a step
Uh.
further, Rev. As you know, Japanese RPGs are my favorite genre. I know you don't like
Yes,
it.
This is,
like.
and here comes the,
makes
and
no
here is the
sense.
disconnect. Disconnecting.
No,
Have you played
they're-
Nino Kuni?
No, and I'll tell you why. That's a good point. You brought that up.
Okay.
When I play games, I can understand the hero of the story
fixing to get
being the most powerful knight in the kingdom, an 18-year-old supported by a bunch of adults. But Nino Kuni, you can't make me believe that a 5-year-old kid is responsible for saving the world. You can't.
Is that
It
what you
doesn't
play as?
Yes.
In Nino Kuni?
Yes, you're playing like a 5-year-old kid. And 7th level, but it's a good guy. I'm like, yeah, but I can't take it seriously that a 5-year-old is going out beating the shit out of adults and other knights and gigantic. It doesn't compute to me.
That's weird. Chuck beat that game. That's crazy.
How is
to
Chuck
me.
beat
I
He
saw
did
the
beat that.
art style. I was like, oh my
Exactly.
god, who
Like
plays
this game
this
right
shit?
here, you're a bunch of cops. I think the youngest guy is 18. The oldest might be 27. So you're in that range of actually being adults, and the other characters you meet that are way better warriors and stuff. They're in their 30s and 40s, which makes sense. But you're not I'm a 6. Just imagine a 6-year-old going out like, oh, like could you beat a 6-year-old, Rev? Yeah, like it's stupid.
No, I hear you. What else were you going to say about JRPGs?
No, that was my point. Like, even though it's my favorite genre, like it has to be rooted in some realm of believability. Like Final Fantasy IV, the main character is like the strongest knight of the kingdom. I accept that. The strongest knight of a kingdom could go out, round up people and save the world. I can't accept Ni no Kuni, who's a 5-year-old kid in kindergarten, saving the world. Like there was nobody else that could save the world, that we had to rely on a 5-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make sense.
No, dude, I agree with you completely. My character, who I play as, has always been super important to me. That's why I'm having such a hard time with this, because of the way this guy looks. You know what I mean?
But like different armor.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm trying slowly but surely. But yeah, some of the most immersive games are characters that I can see doing the shit that they're doing.
Right.
Yep.
Mad Max, Max Payne,
100% agree with you,
Joel. Yeah.
Yep.
Like if Ellie was the main character of The Last of Us 1, it wouldn't be believable to me. Because Joel's out here struggling to fight grown-ass men, and you would play the whole game as her, just throwing around grown-ass men as like a 12, 14-year-old girl. Like, that wouldn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but how Ellie jumps on these guys is believable. Like, she's like fucking...
Like, she stabs him in the neck and then pulls it out the artery.
That's the only way you could kill a grown-ass man. Like, I'd be like, all right, that's believable. I accept
But also, most of the time, Joel is with her. That's why in, like, a lot of these RPGs, it doesn't bother me if you have, like, a little kid who's just like a companion and has like crazy magic powers or anything. But like, I don't need to see like 8-year-old kids walk up just slamming like
like something
adults.
like Atreus, like he adds to the multiple.
What about a kitty cat
example?
What about a kitty cat, Bond? Like I fired up this Monster Hunter game, and there was like this little cat walking next to me. I uninstalled it instantly. I said I refuse.
What'd the cat do?
This.
Was it just a pet?
I don't remember. It was like a companion, and I couldn't get rid of it.
I couldn't get rid of it.
No. Would it have been different if it was a German Shepherd?
Yeah, that wouldn't have been near as bad. But it was like wearing clothes. The cat.
Oh God.
You've played Monster Hunter, haven't you?
No.
It was like one of the most recent Monster Hunter. It was completely.
I've never played a Monster
Hunter. I want to say it was wearing a backpack. I was like, dude. I can't take this.
Was he carrying their tools and their goods?
Did you play Final Fantasy?
I don't remember. I just remember there being a cat, and I turned it off instantly and uninstalled it.
So you play Final Fantasy?
I fired up this game. No, I've never fired. I've never played that. I fired up this game, Dragon Age
Inquisition. Yeah.
I think I told you guys this story. I made my character, and I came out, and he swung his sword, and he swung it so lame. I turned it off and uninstalled it. My character has to move right, man. Like Link in this game moves way better than the character in that game did.
So you know what I'm about to say now, Rev.
You're about to talk shit about Joel, which makes no sense to me. I feel like he swings his shit all right, man.
How come you didn't uninstall it?
Feels forceful to me.
Joel, you could tell that Joel's dad didn't ever have a catch with him or play any Little League or anything.
I've seen way worse.
Yeah,
way
Division
worse.
2 Breakpoint.
I don't understand about PC gamers as a whole. They play the most ridiculous looking trash. Like just because the game has substance but the animations are terrible. Like the fighting literally looks like stick figures fighting. And they love this shit. I don't care what I can do if my character moves like shit. Does that make sense?
But also, Joel can't ever connect with a goddamn bat. He misses all the time.
No, dude, come on.
I saw BG play the updated game on stream, and he was like, Bond's a liar. And then he tried to hit a guy with the bat, and he completely missed him. He's like, oh, shit.
That's
but he missed. He missed.
Something like that. Yeah, it was probably just a glitch.
I mean, I'll be honest. I like The Last of Us 2 way better than 1. At least from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah, gameplay was
okay.
It's smoother, and Abby has probably the best hands in the gaming industry.
Best loadout.
As that sounds, like, dude, she looks on her animations are on point.
Yeah, I hate to say it, the third game is going to be Abby and Ellie.
The third game, I don't even think. Well, we probably will have the third one.
Ellie or
It's gonna be Abby.
female.
It's gonna be Abby and Ellie, and they're gonna be looking for the cure.
Bond, The Last of Us literally has the best melee combat, like in a single player. Like it's so impactful. Yeah, like I don't know where you were coming with that one. Like that's crazy to me. It feels so impactful to me.
I mean, when you're punching people, not when you're swinging items at them. When Joel's throwing hands, oh yeah, you feel that.
Days
shit,
Gone
man.
too. Days Gone has some good shit. I don't know if my internet's gonna stay. But I had some shit to ask and I forgot.
We're gonna shut it down.
You want to get to the super chats a bit?
I mean, yeah, we shutting it down. Shut on.
Yeah, I'll get through these, and I'm trying
I hear you, Cassie Cage.
I had something to say, but I forgot.
Oh, so this is related to the bald conversation, Rev. He's 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, $2 super chat. Howie Mandel, Ted Levine, Stabler.
I don't know that. I know Howie Mandel's a complete and total joke, though. Yeah, him.
Ted Levine is the guy who played Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lamb.
Yeah, he's a joke. He looks like a troll. That guy. Yeah, good.
That's Ted Levine.
They need hair.
Awesome Pedro with the 5. He says, I've been trying to beat Breath of the Wild for 4 years. I can't stand Link the Twink.
Who's that? Dr. Trey or Baron?
Oh no.
Yeah, he looks very feminine. Looks like it looks like a chick almost.
Yo, just put him in some armor and some headgear. You'll be good.
I don't have any yet. I had to start over.
You'll get it a couple hours in.
Hey, shout out to 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse on Fire the Night.
Shout out to you, bro.
Too. He says, I like Zelda, but fragile weapons is a deal breaker. Yeah, a lot of people don't like that.
That is a pain in the ass.
A lot of people don't like that.
The next game needs to get rid of the stamina meter while climbing. It needs to get rid of.
You know it's going to come back. You know it's going to come back in part 2.
Weapon durability doesn't need to be removed, but it definitely needs to. Why is my camera blurry? It definitely needs to be increased. And there needs to be an ability to repair weapons by paying a blacksmith or somebody.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
And we need actual dungeons, not fighting 4 Megazords.
They got those little. They got those little things you can go on with the ball, the little puzzles.
Yeah, those aren't dungeons, though. Those are puzzles. So we need stamina revamped. We need weapon durability revamped. We need actual dungeons. We need actual characters and story. And we need an actual boss that just isn't, hey, I'm a magical cloud at the end of the game.
I feel like they'll never get rid of the stamina because it's like a mini game in itself,
Why is my camera all blurry right now?
Dude, Corbin Dallas is hilarious. If you guys don't follow Corbin Dallas on Twitter, you need to.
No, he is.
Go ahead, Big Cloud.
All right. King Kapachi with the 5. He says, shout out to Blaze. I'm liking the new time slot for the podcast. Keep doing you, Bond, doing a podcast on Saturday night. Houseway.
No, he said keep doing you, Bond.
Keep
doing a podcast on Saturday? Because Bond, is going out to the club. King Kimpachi, man, you really showed up, buddy. Appreciate it. You did a lot of talking in Discord, but you backed it up. Appreciate you.
4 Horsemen of Apocalypse again. This time on a $5 super chat. He says, Blaze, Bane broke Batman's spine and he just recovered like he ate a sensu bean. If I sleep on my side, my back irritated the fuck out of me in the morning.
Yeah.
Yo.
And
they never explained
whole
that.
Sequence looked terrible too, by the way. Fight choreography was trash.
Yeah, he was too stiff. He held him up, and it just didn't look natural.
Yeah.
And it wasn't as gruesome. Like in the comic, he legit bent this motherfucker. Like his entire.
Hold on, now I remember. Big Cloud, you remember that movie you put me onto? It was like it was Superman but reversed.
Oh, the kid, Brightburn.
You ever seen that, Rev?
Brightburn.
Yeah.
You didn't like it.
Very good.
The little kid. It was like a horror.
I thought it was all right. I
don't like evil just for evil. I need there to be a reason for the evil. Does that make sense?
It was
like
real, though.
Like a citizen.
But it was
But
realistic,
that machine was like...
No, it wasn't a machine.
That kid was trash. I couldn't get behind the shit he was doing.
I must say,
you know what I mean?
They rushed to get to the action, but they did it was the machine activated and he got aware and he became, like aware of what he had to do, like what he was sent there for, which was to kill the world or take the world.
Oh, I was about to ask Rev. Fuck, I just lost it. Oh, what did you like better, Batman or Spider-Man?
Obviously,
the game,
or
the games. I know you like Batman movies.
Batman, it's not even a contest.
But you don't find Batman in the games to be less realistic?
They're absolutely less. They're absolutely less. They're less realistic.
200 people.
I just imagined that Batman's Captain America, and it makes it easier for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I just imagine he's had super serum injected into him.
No,
about the movie?
I know you're excited for that Wolverine game,
dude.
Oh,
that's got potential. That has potential.
You might be Hugh Jackman coming back.
Yeah, you know what? Also, I think that Wolverine game is going to be pushed hard, and it makes sense.
Yeah,
because they had a Wolverine game, and now Hugh Jackman's coming back, and now somebody's opening a door in Rev's place.
Oh no!
So like Sony is lining it up.
Just went back out. Finish your super chats, bit.
All right, King Capaci, $2 super chat. Now that spaces are here, is the CSAs coming back?
No, we're not. The CSAs are retired.
Yeah, I'm saying we're a little too old for the CSAs.
Yeah, now everybody is on these freaking Twitter space. Like, yo, do people have lives? Like,
no, no. You do this shit years ago. You talked about it. Come on, man. Dude's doing stolen valor for fucking clout. You remember that shit?
You guys were doing the same shit in Skype, though. You guys were jumping Skype, and
but that's different. We would actually play games in Skype, right, Rev?
Y'all bringing up fucking Skype.
Huntmaster. We would talk shit. Skype was just an extension of the PlayStation 3 White Room. Remember the White Room, Rev?
It was.
The who room?
The bubble room. The little bubble room in the PS3.
Because they didn't have party chat like Xbox. They had the White Room.
You had to sit there and you didn't share pictures. You couldn't do shit.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that lame ass room? The White Room?
Remember. Dude, I got a shit memory. I'm telling you.
It's the only place you could chat. Like, I have a party chat somewhere.
Yeah, it was the only way.
The Skype rooms were fun because also you were interacting with people from the community. Nobody knows who these Twitter space lames are. They hide all their accounts. They private everything. Nobody's seen them. Nobody's game with them. Some of them pretend to be women when they're not.
Oh, shit.
Some of them pretend to be Japanese when they're white. Some of them pretend to be LGBTQ when they're straight.
Yeah, dude, it's the world. The world has gone mad. It's for sure. This shit's all gonna be burned to the ground soon.
Yeah, when are we getting another video from your dad? He was supposed to make another video after The Last of Us 2.
Dude, I can't have my dad do another video.
Why not?
He's so furious with the way things have gone. I'll lose my channel.
What the hell? That girl was holding a big ass rat.
Nah, yeah, that's what it looks like, huh? Yeah, no. That's her little dog. I can't stand that thing, dude. God. Only reason it's still in this house is because she loves it so much.
Oh, no.
It's upside down, bro.
Rev.
Good. Finish your super chats, bit.
Finish them. My internet's shit, man. Finish them, bro. Finish them up.
Mo Chocolate 9K. Shout to Mo Chocolate. $2 super chat. He says, Rev, you come into the porn convention with me.
I would never go to a porn convention.
Bullshit.
I'd never go to a porn convention. I'd never go to
a
gay convention. If I were single, I wouldn't be caught dead at one of those things.
Not even an E3 to go for the moment?
No.
Rev, why go on a computer when you can do it live, baby?
Think about it, though.
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, Rev, but think about it, though. Remember, like, I forgot which E3 it was with the 360. Think about it with the 360. Think about it with the 360, though. Remember how they all got those, when they gave them free Xbox 360s for being elite?
Big Cloud, have you seen the people?
I know. I'm just saying. You might.
Do you really think I'd be there? No. Prisoner, $2 donation going 23 days strong without porn. Prisoner, I salute you. That is
Prisoner.
Awesome.
Prisoner.
Awesome.
By the way, I like you, Prisoner. Don't think I don't like you. I do like you, bro.
I can't wear Rev.
That is a good accomplishment, man.
Dark Nate, $2 super chat. Keep up the good work with the show. Fire flag. There you go. Shout out to you.
I appreciate everybody for coming out on the new day. Took a while to get the, I feel like notifications. Hit that. Listen, I would never tell anybody to hit the bell notification, but please do, because it took an eternity, it seemed like, for y'all to get in here, because a lot of people are expecting Wednesdays and Saturdays, and so hit the bell notification.
No, that's because you tweeted it last minute.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
You
Yes,
tweeted
you
did.
like
You tweeted
20
it
minutes
last
before
week,
the
Blaze.
show. Yeah.
Blaze, you got to be ahead of the game, especially switching days.
No.
5
You
hours.
guys don't even know. You guys
No,
don't even know what
motherfucker,
happened.
you got 4 or 5 hours in advance. You give them that time to process it, get ready. That's how it works.
Get ready for what? To click a link?
To
Suck
get
my
in the
dick, Big
fucking
Cloud.
chat,
To click a
motherfucker.
link. Oh, 5
You
hours to
wanna
click a
step-
link.
you wanna step-
I mean,
you wanna
No,
step
people
outside?
know.
You wanna step outside, motherfucker?
And
Big Cloud, to click a link, they need to process it. Process what?
I kick gas, man.
But you're also switching to a weekend when sometimes people have
Yes,
plans.
you
Like,
changed
Whatever.
shows.
Goofy motherfucker.
like, I'm not gonna lie. For a while on the Years of Weapon Wheel, we debated on what time we wanted to start or what day we used to be. We used to be on Saturday.
Rev, what the?
But yeah,
That's
we used to have Weapon Wheel on Saturday.
Oh,
and
Rev wants to
Sunday
go,
with
man.
Saturday because look, it's like wrestling. Wrestling gets ratings, but when football
I'm
comes
so
back
fucking
on
done with this
Monday,
podcast.
it doesn't. So you got to realize if you have a podcast on Sunday,
Rev
you're
wants to
competing
burst
with
out
people
laughing.
watching
Legit. Look at him.
NFL.
He's trying to hold
Wow.
it back.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I was at work and these 2 guys were having an argument, and one of the guys said, "Oh yeah, suck my dick." the other dude, he's like, What did you just say to me?" He goes, "Suck my dick." Dude, those are fighting words, Blaze. That's funny, man.
It is. You're right.
That's
My
funny.
fault, Big Club. My fault, bro. It's not that I'm just saying, bro. Like, process what, man? See the link and click it. What are you processing? Like, you know what I mean?
Man.
You gaming nerds ain't doing shit tonight, acting like you have something
Rev,
to do. Anyway,
he said he gonna
Dude,
pull out.
you know who you sound like right now, Frost? You sound like Frost. Yeah, that's who you sound like.
dude,
Blaze.
that's disrespectful, Rev.
You
Well,
just think about what you just did. You just
Go
called
ahead.
your whole audience a bunch of nerds.
So am I. You see my background?
You just
see
called
my
your
back-
whole audience a bunch of
Bunch of
degenerate nerds. What are y'all doing?
Exactly.
Y'all ain't doing shit. Click the link. Suck my D, Big Cloud. Damn, dude. What do you always say, Blaze? What do you always say? Humble yourself. Be humble
Exactly, you fuck.
before anything else. We're appreciative to anybody that comes out and gives us
I
support.
am I just got a couple
There's
drinks in me. You guys are
140 people
pressuring me.
watching
Oh
on a
my
different
god.
Go home, Blaze. You're drunk. Ignore
Put the
Blaze.
link in the
you're drunk.
description to follow somebody that's actually better than you.
I did that for you, Bond.
I know. That's what I was saying.
That's the script you gave me, so that's what I did.
You know, I'm about to commission another one because you definitely came through on that one.
Dude, I remember when you first posted that shit. People were hot.
They were.
They were super pissed. I remember watching it, going, "I don't feel like that. He should be using this. This is terrible."
I gotta play this one for you. I'm gonna play it. You guys can listen. This shit is hilarious.
Call them social reject losers. I think I'll do this. While you sit there, your self worthlessness. This guy.
Oh, hold on.
Good job,
There we
Rev.
go.
Good job, buddy.
Can't even hear it.
I can't hear nothing.
Bond, it's bad. We can't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear it, Bond.
Bond, you fuck. Nah, God.
He can't hear us. Can't hear us.
He can't
know.
hear us. Yeah.
Can't hear
We
it?
couldn't hear
that
it.
was awesome,
We
bro.
was
That
doing
was
it. We was doing this.
Be quiet. I'm gonna play it through my loudspeakers then.
Put it up.
Poor ref. Poor ref.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, shit. What's he doing? Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, you guys can't hear it.
Yeah, no, you
No,
must
you
have
do,
that
that's
NVIDIA.
it.
I have
That
that
NVIDIA like
thing
noise
on,
canceler
yeah.
or something. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
no, it's just link them the vid in the
I don't know if
Rev, he's
if I
determined.
have
Just give it a second. He's determined. Just,
it. You're right. I do have that NVIDIA thing.
Turn that shit
Yeah.
down.
I'm fixing to rip these headphones off. Oh.
Oh, man, I can't even remember what kind of Twitch streams I had with that on, Rev.
I'm just trying to keep you humble, Blaze. You know what
No,
I mean?
no, you're right, bro. You're right. Rev,
Yeah, yeah.
you're right, brother. You're right.
Listen.
Listen.
I'm getting older, man. You know what I mean? Getting older, I can look at things more broadly.
Man, give me a break, Rev.
Damn, I used to stream a shitload back in the day.
What are you laughing about?
Because, man, you know what I mean? All right. No, you're right, though. You're right.
Because what?
Rev, because you know what I mean, dude? You do the same shit, dude. Give me a break, dude.
Give me when have I done that? When was the last time you heard me do anything like that? Give me an example.
It's been a while, but
give me an example.
You know,
been a long time. Been a long time. And it's
I ain't getting none.
Listen, you're hosting a cast. I'm just a guest, so it's easy for me to sit back and be like, okay, look, you should probably do this. You should probably do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. You know, honestly though, like my sleep schedule's all fucked up, dude. So I woke up like at 5.
You started a new job. You're on a new day. You started out not getting the views that you wanted. I get it, dude. I get it. But you know, you don't want to have a Frost meltdown because you see what happens when that happens.
Rev, please, man. That bitch. Ugh.
You know
Bonda, you all right, Bonda? You done?
Don't make me do it, Blaze. I'll fucking Photoshop your head on fucking Frost body. I'll do it, motherfucker.
I can do the same.
Nah, I
just
do
link
better.
me. Just link me the dialogue.
I can legit
Black
do it better,
Bond, and I'll just say it.
I could probably just upload it real quick. Oh, because I don't have any. I can't find any videos because you are right. When I did upload that shit pissed people off so much I couldn't even.
Yes, I couldn't even believe you wanted me to do it. So I was like, okay. Has Rev seen my ass eating video? The porn CONV? No.
Convention.
No.
He's got a video he posted on my Discord.
Yeah.
And he walks up to one of the porn stars. She's like, "Are you ready?" He's like, "Yeah." Can you hold my camera? And he's like, he's all like eating, like, bro. You gotta, bro.
No chocolate does that.
Yeah. It's fire.
I got it. Yeah.
No chocolate. What do you do? You need direction.
Play that video.
You need instruction.
You need direction.
Okay. So pack up your shit. Come stay with me for a couple of weeks. Okay, we're gonna get you sorted out.
Oh man, make sure you wear socks. Bring lots of socks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No toes, or I chop them off.
Can y'all hear this? Hold on.
Black one. It doesn't even matter anymore. Nobody even cares.
Oh my god.
People get mad.
They're like, this better be.
Somebody got mad because I started putting my face on video game again. Like, wait, you're black? I'm like,
oh god, don't get me started with that dumb shit. I had to go through it.
Yeah, what the fuck did you think I was? I came here black.
Don't get me started
with you, Big Cloud. Is because black people usually have more bass in their voice. Yours is like real light.
I know.
So you might be a little low on testosterone. You might want to get that checked out.
God, I still choke. Still choke your ass up.
Oh my god! I remember the days when Shoki.
I got it. Here, I got it.
All right, Blaze is gonna play it. Something's gonna f up somewhere.
Oh god! Mission Impossible.
Holy shit, dude!
This man is struggling.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's play the damn video.
There ain't gonna be no audio.
I want you to realize something.
War
will always be a social reject, clown, loser, but there's hope. Click the link in the description and motivate yourself by watching somebody that's clearly better than you.
No, that was good. That was worth it, Bond. That was worth it. Damn, Rev, you were huge in that video, bro.
I was like fucking big in that video.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Rev. He's still rocking the same hat to this day. I was the same.
No, I'm not. This is a different hat. This is a new one.
It looked like a same hat.
New.
Oh,
because it's new at that time. But that one's old and busted. This one's new.
Oh my
I have 3 of these exact same hats.
Oh my god! It is the
wow,
same hat.
man.
Yes. I'm like Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Where he had all the same
outfits,
suits?
same outfits.
I got that. I got the same hat. So when this goes bad, I have a replacement. And I like the color scheme. I like the way it fits. It's hard for me to find a hat because I have a long ass head. Yes, dude. Long heads are hard.
I thought it was your favorite brand.
Anymore. I can't wear hats anymore because of my hair.
Yeah. I thought it was just a brand you had to rock.
I bet. No, dude, I could give 2 shits about Chevy. Chevy Ford, I don't give a shit. The hat fits nice. Yeah, so that's it. I like the color scheme. So what's up, Blaze? Is that it?
Wait. So you don't care what's on the logo? Nope. That's contradicting yourself. So why not wear a SolidCast shirt, Rev? Hold on. So why?
Because I'm not gay. That's why.
Shut it down. I gotta go, guys.
Like, really?
We're done.
Let's end it. Cut it off.
You're gonna cancel us.
I set myself up for that, didn't I? Huh?
I feel like you did. Yeah.
Hey, Big Cloud, plug whatever you got to plug, bro.
Go ahead, Bon. You're the guest. Go ahead. You want to guess?
I been making actual regular videos lately because I like my
about time.
My setup. It's nice and comfortable and roomy. So we got, GTA hackers need to be arrested. All hackers and cheaters need to be jailed. I was wrong about women that play video games. And my other video was, suspending Kid Smooth for Weapon Wheel. He's got to get wig extensions, whatever like that. Check out my Twitter at Black BRI. Check out the Weapon Wheel podcast. Sundays at 5:45 p.m. Eastern. Check out our Patreon, or maybe not, but views and likes, those are always good and helpful too.
All right.
Yeah,
there you
stick
go.
the Patreon up your ass. Just kidding. I don't know if you guys know or not, but Bond's been in this community for a long time.
2009.
2 decades. 2 decades.
Good people.
2009.
Really? Be good people.
11 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'll give you props for that. Some of the shit that you do to me is silly. I would never do it. You know what I mean? Like the way you clown people and look at all their video footage, but you've never changed up. And I do appreciate that. You've never switched up. You've always been this way. When you came on YouTube, that's what you were about. And you're still about it to this day. So
this is a lie. Hard 8 says I've changed all the time.
Really? Maybe. I think you go a little easier now, but you kind of have to.
I mean, you gotten older. You gotten older. Plus, you got time for this shit.
The golden age was so good. Person would make a video. They get a response. Then a response. You would get 3 videos from people in one day. Like you get off of work, like, oh, okay, let's see what's going on. Truth setting you. Rev made a video.
Why'd they get rid of the responses?
I don't know.
Because here's what started happening. I don't know who started. It might have been Rev, Truth, or whoever. But when people started making responses, people would get so offended they wouldn't accept my video response. You bitch. People would get mad as fuck. And
you had to accept it.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Really?
That's true. Yep. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Then what else started happening? So people started abusing the accept things. Like, if me and Rev were beefing, it got to a point where like, I'm not accepting any of your videos anymore. Fuck you. And then it got to the point like, you remember how like MySpace had a top 10?
Yep.
They had a YouTube top 10, and like, I use it for like, the Weapon Wheel podcast members and stuff. El Prestador and people started using it as like top 10 losers, top 10 weebles.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So like, there were all these features we used to have to clown.
They got featured channels now, though. They do got, like, if you go to my channel, you'll see Solid Rev, Big Cloud. Like,
but they took away all, like, they used to have like little message boards on the front of your channel and everything. People could type, like, but they took away all.
Oh yeah, the chat.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Like, clowning people.
That's so what, man? That's man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so fun. Like, I would get back from work or even in college, I'd be like, who's talking crap today? I just go to the sub box and like you get down the rabbit hole. Like even though people didn't like each other,
couldn't escape it though.
Community.
You couldn't escape it though, especially after that Nintendo event. I think it was E3 when they had the Muppets. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Dude, you couldn't escape it. You kept begging on.
People didn't like each other. It was a community and it was all intertwined and everything. And people were kind of generally clicked in. What ruined everything is when people started flagging. Because then when you start putting people's channels at risk, people are like, I'm not going to bother with anybody. I'm just going to be me. I'm going to separate myself from everybody else. I'm not going to interact. I'm not going to respond. I'm not trying to piss anybody off. Because I'll be honest right now, my channel has had 2 strikes. There were times when before you could auto select every video and private it. I've had 2 strikes pending, 3, 4, and 5. I had to private everything. And if I lost my channel tomorrow, I would not make a new one. I'd be done.
Yep.
I'd call it
quits.
That's tough. What about you, Rev? If you lost your channel tomorrow, would you still make video or would you be done?
Oh, I'd be done, dude.
You wouldn't give a shit.
I'd be so done. Yeah.
You would do
all that.
a part.
That would suck, though, Rev. That would suck.
Yeah.
It would, but like, tell me if I'm lying on this, Rev. Part of the only reason I'm still here is because I've kind of built something up. I was never in YouTube. I would never just start now.
That's facts. That's facts.
Yeah,
I wouldn't deal with the bullshit.
It'd definitely be tough. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
And that's the thing. There's a lot of history, a lot of work there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And plus,
Memories.
you still got the monetization. I still get paid to
Yeah.
upload, even though that's I really don't upload.
That Patreon be hitting for $600 a month, so I'm good on that.
Yeah,
Must be nice. Must be nice.
I should probably do the same thing, but you know me at this point.
I mean, you could start up like the White Wheel podcast or something.
Oh no.
No, that would be racist if I did
Oh
not.
no.
You know, people have called Weapon Wheel racist and discriminatory against black people. I'm like, yo, we are all black people. Well, like that's honestly the kind of niche we had to get because there was not an all black gaming podcast. So it's like, how do we separate ourselves from everybody else? Like, okay,
bro, you make different content. Listen. For me, I think that shit is all fucking weird. I don't give a fuck if you're black, white. If you bring something to my podcast, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need to have an all white podcast or all black podcast.
I
all
100% agree.
I'm with that. 100%.
I 100% agree. But I'm saying when you're looking for something and you're like, how can we differentiate ourselves? What's not out there right now?
Right.
For example, with Rev, there's not a lot of father-son channels out there. That's why I was like, yo, Little Man has.
There's not. That's true.
A shot of adrenaline in your channel. Not only is he's generating views,
but you both having fun.
Motivation for you to want to. Like, I don't think Rev would be making videos if it wasn't for his son right now. That's my opinion. I don't know if that's right or wrong. But I don't think he would.
That's a big part of it.
Right.
Yep.
So it's like
he's made it much easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
because you're having fun with it.
It wasn't really like, oh, hey, we got to start a black podcast. It was like, well, how can we be different or have, because we still have white people on the show. That's not a problem. But it's like, how can we provide something different that's not out there? And if I even look at podcasts right now, I don't see a lot of podcasts that represent, black gamers as a whole. Doesn't mean we don't have white people on, but it's like, you have to find some niche to get in.
I get it. That makes sense.
You can always expand. You can always expand and build out later, but you have to come in being different some way, somehow.
I agree.
I don't know if that was the plan for you guys anyway, but let me get to the super chat. 4 Horsemen, thank you for another 2, bro. You donate all goddamn night, all the time. Appreciate you. He said Rev Bond 7th level, I think he's saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hard 8 are the OGs of the community. Appreciate the $2, bro. Big Ed, hit your outro. I mean, sorry, bro.
Yeah, no, fire show. Bond, always a pleasure. Glad everything's good with you. Rev, finally, get back on the show. So I know. Rev doesn't like me, apparently, according to some asshat in the chat. But no.
Whoa. Who said that?
There's some random asshat who just got blocked today. But
What did he say? Why'd you block him?
Now he's like big he always talks shit. You know what I'm talking about Blaze the Badoink fat weirdo. Like fucking
He said I didn't like you?
Yeah, he says, Big Cloud, Rev doesn't like you. You bring nothing to this podcast, yada, yada, yada. You're the worst part. That fucking guy.
When did you block him?
Earlier.
On the show?
Yeah, live.
I guess that was deserved.
That
was deserved, I guess.
But no, Rev, I appreciate you. I know I couldn't join the show yet, Cash and everyone, but I appreciate what you said on the show. I did watch. I don't take offense. I don't take offense. I never took offense to what you said. I always look at that as motivation, have fun. So I appreciate you.
Right.
I'm glad you see, my good gestures. That means the world to me. And I wouldn't say I got lucky meeting Blaze, but I'll just say, it was a highlight getting.
No, I got lucky. He's saying I got lucky for me.
I know, but it's a team effort here. This we both put a lot into our shows, both passionate about it, and I love doing it. So, Rev, appreciate you for always offering your advice, being there, even though you're a trash bag at times, but, I appreciate it. And it's always fun. It's always fun to come on the show and talk some gaming. And
I love when Big
everything
Cloud's
else.
like, Rev, why not? You know, why not? Like Big Rev's like, dude, because I'm not.
Can you let him in the fucking show and shut the fuck up?
I have to end the show. What the fuck you talking about?
You two. There sounds like there's like some tension,
bro. This is how we are.
This is how we are. But he thinks I'm not gonna do it, but he claims like he's gonna come over here and visit and shit like this. I told you when it happens, Rev, I'm gonna put him in a big ass. I'm not Rev, but Blaze. Because he's gonna come over here, he's gonna visit me. So I'm gonna put him in a big ass headlock, and we're gonna make a video. I'm gonna show you.
Blaze, how tall are you, by the way?
He's 5'3". He's 5'3".
I'm not 5'3".
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11", but I say I tell people I can get off.
You showed up at Rev's door. I thought you were like the paper boy or something.
He is, dude.
But hold on,
I'm 6'3". I fucking tower over this guy.
Listen, you're not. You tower. You're 3 inches taller. You weirdo. What are you talking to? You're 6'3". This guy, bro.
You ain't shit.
Rev. First of all, when I showed up to Rev's door, real quick, I held the camera here because we were making a video. So I held the camera here. So that's why it looks from that perspective. But the other thing is, Rev, don't listen. Anybody, any of you motherfuckers in the chat, maybe Bond, maybe not. But he would look just massive against anybody, bro. It's just the truth. He's just a big fucking dude.
I am the tallest guy in the community.
Yeah, Blaze is a little guy, man. You know what I mean? Just a tiny little fella.
How's Dumars doing, Rev?
That's why I sat on your couch. You didn't do shit about it, boy.
That's because I allowed you.
Yeah.
I allowed.
He pulled your goofy ass out of his favorite chair. He said, get your little ass over there.
Yeah. He's good. Doing, he's good. Matter of fact, I don't want to say for sure, but hopefully I'll be able to get him on some videos soon.
Good. I want to see him. And his team is utter trash, but I would like to see how Dumars is doing. Yo, one of my favorite all-time beefs in YouTube was Dumars versus General G.
Oh,
that
was
shit
terrible.
was hilarious.
That was terrible.
They were rolling up to banks, printing out bank statements, jumping in.
Yeah, but when Dumars showed him his bank, he claimed like it was some bullshit. Like Dumars shut him up with the bank statement. Like, don't talk anymore.
See, then everybody sided with G because G had more subs, and they were all saying that G owned him because he made him go get his bank statement.
Nah, Dumars
even though Dumars had way more money, he had proof of a paid-off house. Pool. General G had games and watches. They were saying G destroyed
and cell phones.
And Dumars was just like, I can't take this level of stupidity, dude. I can't take it. I was like, and that just goes to show back to what Vic was telling me. You can't change these people's mind. And that's another thing about the responses, Black Bond. It wasn't who won. It was who had the bigger following.
Unless you
those souls were going to go attack you as just like,
unless you literally absolutely eviscerated the other person. It was who has more subs.
Right.
You know what? That might be a good video to make. All-time best YouTube views. About to go in the archives.
You'd have to have footage. You got footage of this?
I have all the footage.
Do you?
I still have... Bro, I have a folder on my computer called the Irrelevant Files.
Oh, my fucking God.
The Irrelevant Files.
You've never heard of the Irrelevant Files?
Why the fuck are they there?
Trash.
I have
I've deleted over 200 videos in my time, and there's no way to get them back.
So
they're gone.
I started the Irrelevant Files in 2012, and I have over 5 gigs of videos starting in 2012. Now, you may think that 5 gigs isn't a lot, but back then,
240p, it's probably a lot.
240p and 480 and 360p, that's a lot. Like,
there's a guy that keeps uploading everybody's videos. Like, Reb deleted a shit ton of videos, but there's a guy that has like 10 or 15 videos of Revs that he deleted, and a bunch of other people too. So it's good that people steal them and archive them. So, but anyway, chat, I don't want to keep going, bro. It's what time is it? 11:42
a.m. Yeah, that's right. Hey, you ain't gonna let me plug my stuff, man.
What are you doing? What kind of host are you? Let Rev plug.
I can't plug my channel.
You disrespectful pony.
Floor is yours, brother.
You do Bond, you do Bid. I can't plug.
No, he's a disrespectful pony. Plug his shit, bro.
That's messed up, man. Damn, dude.
Man, come on. You know you don't want to plug your shit, dude.
I don't plug shit. If you don't know who I am, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, catch Rev with these back shots. That's it.
Oh, no.
You're so funny.
That was awesome, though. I love you for that, bro. That was funny. Hey, Sun God, thank you for becoming a member. Go ahead, Bond. You got closing statements?
He already did them.
No, I'm saying I can read you off some classic videos in my archive real quick.
Go ahead,
8-Bit Joker versus El Presador. The Puppet Setting You Free. Attic Bond in My Thoughts. You remember Fury, Doughboy, Glock Ninja, Video Games Are a Necessity. Oh, here's a good one. Exposing Lames, Volume 1.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what any of that shit is.
Rev Productions. Oh, hold up.
I cringe when I watch my old shit.
Rev Productions presents Exposing the Lames on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh, let me get that Bond. Send it.
Oh no.
Dear God. I'll go back in time and beat my own ass. That'd be the first thing I did. You give me a time machine. Where do you want to go first? Send me back to 2000. Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, send me back to 2000 because I need to kick my own ass.
I got one where Icy Rhythms called me Hitler.
What?
Icy Rhythms? You were beefing with Icy?
Yeah, I haven't been cool with him in a while. I think he's a clown, honestly.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
That's new to me.
You be talking too much shit. And then when you come at him, he be getting mad. I'm like,
you talk a lot of shit, though.
No, but here's the difference.
You do, Bond. You do.
I don't start shit.
Yeah.
I talk shit. But I never start
debatable.
shit.
That's debatable.
Like
you were just in here saying all bald people were trash. I feel like that's starting.
The bald people have been attacking me for a decade, Rev.
I wonder why.
But how many videos have you made on Dr. Dre? Or Dr.
He started making videos on me first.
Oh, God.
I remember that dude. He would always make videos on that Trey guy. And I remember I watched one of Trey's videos. And I commented, I said, the only reason I know who you are is because of Black Bond. And he put something like, yeah, I'm so sure. And I was like, oh, wow, this guy thinks I watch
What about
him?
Fat Gamer? Did
you know what I mean?
Start too?
He's a Nintendo guy.
Gamers, Super Brothers, Retro.
They made videos you first? Oh,
yeah. I mean, we can go over the Bald Hall of Fame. We got Dr. Trey, Mr. 100.
Super Bros, I remember him not liking you. Who was his boy?
Fat
the
Gamer.
Super Bros got
Fat Gamer.
That dude hated me for some reason. I don't feel like I ever said anything.
Bro, those two guys were clowns, bro.
Yeah.
Super Bros is cool. I'm straight with him. But the Doughboy came after me for some reason.
Oh, no, Fury Doughboy is somebody
different.
People
understand what just came out of my mouth? I said the Doughboy came out.
The Doughboy.
Think about this dialogue. I used to associate in this nonsense.
Fury Doughboy was actually a guy, though.
The Doughboy came out. Dear God in heaven, dude. Shit is so gay.
I literally had to.
He was a jelly boy. Bring your jelly.
I did have to. Rev is right though. I did have to go back and clear up my whole channel because I was like, yo, a lot of this shit has not aged well,
dude. Horribly, and some of the shit can get you fired.
Yep,
genuinely fired. Some of the shit I used to say. Oh my God, on camera.
Do you remember this?
Rev got a video. Yo, Rev, that video that you showed me that.
This?
Oof. If you upload that,
when truth talking, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I ain't uploading nothing.
Can I please end my show, please?
Yeah, are we done? Are we done? Let's
I got chest pains, bro. Let me get out of here, bro.
All right, catch you guys.
See you, Bond. Thank you for coming, bro.
Good to see you, Bond.
Yeah. Should I upload an old video once every Thursday, Rev?
Yeah, upload the one with you and Solid Rev.
Does it include you, Rev? Should I upload an old video so people can see how the old days were?
No, fuck that. Bring back the $12,000 PC. Bring that back.
Absolutely not.
Well, that's why I made a different channel and uploaded everything.
Nope. Don't do it. Bond, you and me are cool. Let's keep it that way. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying that old videos that don't involve you from the old community.
Oh. Well, I don't think honestly, I don't think they'll get views. That's not me saying. You just said they won't include me. I don't think they'll get views. I really don't. Who's gonna watch that shit?
That's true. One thing I am going to do though, when Modern Warfare 2 comes out, I'm gonna re-upload all the old Modern Warfare 2 videos like they're actually happening now.
Oh no,
that could work.
That could work.
That's what I'm going to do.
I still don't think it'll do good though.
No, it'll be hilarious. Like people arguing over they're actually going to think that these videos are happening in real time. When I'm like, nah, these were 10 years ago.
If you can clip it right. Yeah.
All
right. So Yeah.
All right, boys.
All right.
I'll catch you later.
Good seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Big Cloud,
Love, bud.
Blaze, chat, everybody.
Take
in
it
the chat.
easy. Take it easy.
You already
Chat.
know, Ruff.
Appreciate it, chat. Thank you for showing up. Hit the like button. Hit that notification button, like I said. Don't listen to these guys. And have a great night. Appreciate the support. Peace.
Oh my God.